houses down?
6 or 7. I mean, drought warnings, no burn warnings. Myself included. Mine was burned to the ground.
When?
Right at the end of March.
That's when the drought.
That's when we had a drought. There is no drought anymore. It's gone. The drought.
There was a no burn warning issued yesterday, and I saw somebody's house going up.
Really?
Yesterday.
I don't know of any no burn order. That's news to me because the drought's over.
We will look into it.
Just the Apple getting their stuff wrong.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your house, man.
It's all good. I wasn't insured. I'd recently paid it off, but I've been taken care of. The Lord's got my back. But y'all have a good day. Keep the show going. I'm enjoying it.
All righty.
I don't know what to make.
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm glad you paid your house off, but
how is the houses going up in fire? I didn't figure that part out.
I don't know. Are you in a drought where you're at, Jay? You're not far from Coosa.
Have you seen the latest drought monitor map? It's almost completely disappeared. You know how bad it got.
Yeah.
We were in an extreme drought, but it's gone away.
No, it's hot. Oh God, is it hot?
Mm.
But no houses have gone up in that neighborhood of mine.
Well, what do you say we take a quick break, get
Okay.
our first look at the roads with Skipper.
Right?
We'll hear a little something about doom scrolling. Later on in the Cheap and Trashy, well, I don't even know what's cheap and trashy in the Cheap and Trashy yet. And, of course, eventually our Morning Maroon nominees. And Ice Cream Month. What is America's favorite flavor? What is Alabama's favorite flavor? I have that ahead. Not that this is compelling, fall out of your seat. Wow, what news. We're here to keep you company and help you get your day started. We'll be right back.
Traffic is brought to you by Victoryland. The winning is 24/7 at Victoryland. Go where the winners go every day, and you can be a winner too. Victoryland, I-85, exit 22 shorter, admission 19 and over.
Here is our traffic oracle, Skipper.
Well, we're looking pretty good around the area this morning. Light to moderate building early morning traffic as more folks get up and get out on the road. But right now, Montgomery, Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka looking good. Let's keep it that way. Watch out for your fellow drivers, and we'll keep you updated when accidents happen. Your future starts this fall. Trenton State Community College now enrolling for the fall of 2026. They got a lot of courses, 2-year degrees, certificates to choose from, and financial aid available. Register today. Go to trentumstate.edu for more information. Buckle up with Lieutenant Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Bath Innovations. Call Bath Innovations today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
1819 News.
The talk radio host in Montgomery has thrown his hat into the ring to run for the recently vacated city council seat for District 3. Kevin Elkins is jumping into the special election to fill the seat after the city council unanimously voted to remove Marsha Johnson from that seat for not living in the district that she was elected to represent. Elkins says he expects to enter a crowded race with about 8 to 9 people also running to fill that seat. Elkins is a U.S. Army veteran who has been a talk show host for 34 years. He's been restricted from running for office due to FCC regulations regarding radio, but Elkins is now off the broadcast air and producing his own podcast. Elkins says he's sick and tired of the black and white issues in politics that creates an us versus them dynamic. He says he wants to operate with logic and reason and humility within politics. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Did you know that 70% of people experience a potentially traumatic event in their lifetime, and that 6 out of every 100 adults face PTSD every day? Help us bring hope to these survivors by signing up for your Alabama Distinctive PTSD Awareness License Plate today. The great thing is you can sign up no matter when your current plate renews, and the first year is complimentary. All you need is your VIN number on hand. Drive awareness, drive hope, and customize your plate today at atease.org.
Charges have been issued against a Decatur man following a 2-vehicle crash back in April that killed a mother and her 3 children. 35-year-old Garrett Nix is facing charges of DUI, assault, manslaughter, and traffic violations. Nix is accused of driving the pickup truck that ran a red light, smashing into Ashley Haygood's SUV, killing her and 3 of the 4 children inside. Family members have filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Nix as well. A Huntsville native who is part of a reality TV show about life in that city has been arrested. 46-year-old Marsaw Scott is facing assault and harassment charges. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Bath Innovations of Alabama can replace your old bathtub with a low-step shower featuring built-in seating, secure grab bars, and slip-resistant flooring, often installed in as little as 1 day. Call Bath Innovations of Alabama today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
2026 marks 60 years that hope has had a home in Alabama. At the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches, children who've lost everything through no fault of their own have found something priceless. A safe place to live, a loving Christian family, and the chance to simply be kids again. Here, boys and girls grow up surrounded by care, guidance, and faith, learning right from wrong, learning responsibility, learning they are valued and that their lives have purpose. As the Alabama Sheriffs have believed for 6 decades, it's easier to build boys and girls than to repair men and women. These former ranchers are now teachers, parents, business owners, and leaders, living proof that love, structure, and faith can change a life forever. As the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches celebrate 60 years of serving Alabama's children, you can help ensure the next child has the same chance. Learn how you can make a difference at alabamasheriffsyouthranches.org. 60 years of building lives, and we're just getting started.
Hello, everyone. Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A+ Better business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. Live local talk, the River Region's only 24-hour News Talk FM station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Every morning straight away, grab my phone and start my day. Put the seat down, sit my butt down and begin to scroll. The anger rises as I'm sitting. Seconds later I start twitching, losing my cool in a cesspool ruled by bots and trolls. Warming Earth, Taiwan, Epstein files, they're still gone. Crypto, Palestine, you lose your job to AI. Keyboard cowards, dumb memes, Sydney Sweeney's good machines. COVID's a hoax, diversity, bitch about the airline. Morning toilet doom scrolling, elbows on my knees while I check my feed. Morning toilet doom scrolling, get the latest news while I drop a deuce in. Morning toilet doom scrolling, my legs go numb cause I can't get enough. Morning toilet doom scrolling.
That's no way to start your day.
My work commuting.
Phone down, listen to us. We are News Talk 93.1 FM.
Or listen to us through your phone.
Huh?
Or listen to us through your phone.
Well, you got that option too.
Yeah.
The app is free. With a timeline for the last day of June. Here's Rich Thomas.
181 days into the year, 184 days left. We are near that break-even mark. When is the official?
Noon, July 2nd.
Okay.
We are halfway through the year.
All right, I gotcha. It's Social Media Day. Again, we talk about that all the time. Social media. I can't remember what the world was like before social media, but it was probably a better place.
Yeah, exactly. I feel the
It's
same.
National Corvette Day. our boss will probably be celebrating National Corvette Day. I have a good friend named John who has had many Corvettes over his time. I'm going to let him know that it's National Corvette. He probably knows. It's National Meteor Watch Day. It's International Asteroid Day. And didn't you tell me that tomorrow starts Ice Cream Month?
Yes.
Tomorrow, July 1st?
You are correct, sir.
All right. On this date in 1859, 5,000 people gathered to watch a Frenchman by the name of Charles Blondin walk across Niagara Falls on a tightrope.
Niagara Falls.
It took him 5 minutes. Later, he crossed it blindfolded on stilts, pushing a wheelbarrow while carrying a man on his back. What an idiot. 1898, Whitten Motor Carriage Company publishes the first known automobile ad in Scientific American. The headline was "Dispense with a Horse." 1899, Charles Murphy became the first person to reach 60 miles an hour on a bike. What's the fastest you've ever gone on a bike?
I may have gone faster in my youth.
Yeah.
But 25
Yeah.
downhill, and that's as fast as you want to go because I don't wear a helmet.
Yeah.
And if a tire blows,
Yeah, a good point. Oh, yeah, sure.
that's exciting enough for me. 25 on a regular bike is fast.
90 years ago today, the year is 1936, Margaret Mitchell's classic novel Gone with the Wind was published. 1938, Superman.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Thank you very much. 1938, Superman makes its first appearance. DC Comics Action Comic Series, issue number 1. 1952, The Guiding Light moves from radio to TV on CBS. Now our songs of the day. Songs of Summer series from that incredible summer of 1975. It's an English group called No, it is not. This is a different song. This is a group called The Association. Along Comes Mary, and we're talking about marijuana here.
Every time I think that I'm the only one who's lonely, someone calls on me. And every now and then I spend my time with Diamond Person for slow falls Cindy. And then along comes Mary. And does she want to give me kicks? And you want to say kick and give me pickled memories. Oh, baby, really got no tales from all the field that no one ever seen. We never show out to lunch. Now my empty cup is as sweet as the punch.
Association. I wonder if they're still around, still doing dates. I'm not sure. The song I was referring to was Sister Golden Hair, and that will be coming up on a future timeline on over many of these stations.
When?
Soon.
Okay, because I didn't put that in from any of the 8 of them you sent me yesterday.
Leave me alone, Jay. 1975, Cher and Greg Allman were married only 4 days after Cher divorced Sonny Bono. Cher and Greg Allman split up 9 days later before eventually getting back together. Sony, of course, Sony. Sony. No, Sony is a company from Japan. Sonny slid into a tree. He died 23 years later. On this date in 1976, police raid the home of Neil Diamond.
Sonny died 23 years after he slid into a tree.
Sonny skied into a tree and died 23 years later after the marriage of Greg Allman and Cher.
By the way, the association is still touring.
Oh.
I say touring, whatever. They've got a gig in September.
Is that right?
In Noonan, Georgia.
Wow, that's cool.
Noonan?
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Where? The Altacaca Center for the...
Donald W. Nixon Center for the Arts.
Donald W. Nixon?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
But, oh my God, they have something called the Happy Tour.
Yeah.
Jules Alexander, Bruce Pichter, and Paul Holland. That's going on all summer long, all over the place.
Wow. Wonder how many people from the association are still left. 1976, police raid the house of Neil Diamond. They're looking for pot, but they didn't find enough pot to arrest him, so they left with a bunch of free albums. On this date in 1988, Ronald Reagan instituted the random drug testing for White House employees after 3 Secret Service guards were suspended for off-duty use of, nose candy.
Oh, the Bolivian marching powder, eh?
Hey, who was president when they found the pot? And I mean
that was
the
Biden,
Coke?
and we all know it was Hunter's, and nothing
Yeah.
came of it. They launched an investigation, couldn't find nothing.
Yeah. And Hunter is supposed to be maybe a running mate for California Governor Newsom, right?
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope that's the ticket in 28. Can't wait to see the debate.
1993, Spanky McFarland, Little Rascals, died in Texas at the age of 64. On this date in 95, Apollo 13 opens in theaters. That was really a good movie.
Awesome movie. I for some reason thought it was a late in the year release.
It's 95. Summer. 2019, Taylor Swift lost her entire music catalog to Scooter Braun when his company bought her record label for $300 million. Same day in 2019, President Donald Trump becomes the first sitting U.S. president to set foot in North Korea at the Korean Demilitarized Zone, meeting Kim Jong-un.
We have had no trouble with him, Kim Jong.
He's shut up recently, huh?
Yeah.
Hasn't he?
He's not making noise.
He's
not
not
making
launching
big threats.
Not launching missiles. 2001, doctors implanted a pacemaker into Vice President Dick Cheney's chest. But I'll tell you what, he was, of course, he's gone now, but he was, he lived through a lot of heart problems over the years. Michael Phelps is 41, the most decorated Olympian of all time. He won 28 Olympic medals. 23 of them are gold. Actress Molly Parker is 54 today. Mike Tyson is 60. David Alan Grier from Living Color is 70 today. U.S. plays Bosnia-Herzegovina tomorrow night in the World Cup game. It's in San Francisco, 6 o'clock our time. Today, a couple of good games. France and Sweden, 4 o'clock Central. Mexico versus Ecuador at 8 o'clock tonight. 4 days till Independence Day. Not just any Independence Day, the 250th. Boy, it's amazing that in our lifetime we saw the 200th and 250th. How about that? 65 days till Labor Day weekend. The Labor Day weekend Saturday is the return of college football, of course. 146 days till Thanksgiving, and Santa works again in 178 days. That, of course, minus Sister Golden here is your timeline.
With your host, Rich Thomas. It's Tuesday. And guess who we hear from on Tuesday?
Menthol Meredith.
And it doesn't take a soothsayer. That's a hard word to say, soothsayer.
It is, and it just screws up everything that comes after.
To predict that her topic this week is going to be America 250.
Well, but we celebrating 2 major milestones this week. America's 250, and that mystery rash that took over my cleavage finally cleared up. Thank goodness, because I'm going to be in the local parade riding on the women that tried to kill their husbands for life insurance float. And I did not want to be up there in front of God and everybody with scaly side boob again. Okay, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta get on down to Tammy's Cigarettes and Explosives before they sell out all the cool band fireworks. They might blow off your hand, but they'll definitely blow your mind. Freedom, baby.
How come we don't have parade floats like that? Like the float featuring women who tried to kill their husbands for the life insurance? That's different. We have to think bigger around here.
Right?
A social media site for all tastes, but one in particular for grillers.
For what?
Griller.
A griller.
Grillr.
Give it a grill.
Oh.
Yeah. But I can't tell you about that now. That's a tease.
You're a
Oh,
griller.
okay.
You're a griller.
I am a griller. And there's an app for that.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Ernest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Ernest, 334-279-7431. Ernest Financial, LLC.
Gosh, hope you have a chance to check out my morning weather blog. It's got a lot of colorful graphics showing you how widespread this incredible heat wave that we are experiencing this week in the United States of America. Well, first of all, it's been really hot in Europe for weeks now, and people are dying. Fortunately, a lot of us have air conditioning, and that's a great thing. Heat advisory continues today. Very hot with a high around 96. Heat index 105 to 110 with spotty, scattered, strong storms. Marginal severe weather risk. Damaging wind gusts. They will be in the afternoon and into the evening hours before fading out. I always tell you, big heat can produce big storms. Low tonight, 77. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the 4th of July, Saturday, mostly sunny. High in the mid-90s each day. Triple-digit heat indices with rain chances mainly 20% or less each day, with 70s at night. Then scattered random storms will be a little bit more numerous on Sunday. And right now this morning, we have 94% relative humidity. Loving it, right? Yeah. Not really. 75 now at 6:46.
When the heat hits the river region, don't wait. If your AC quits, Hands Heating and Air offers same-day service, or your diagnostic charge is free with their Comfort a Day or You Don't Pay guarantee, plus 24/7 service with no overtime charges.
Wow. Washington, D.C. had to pay an undisclosed settlement to a man detained for playing the Imperial March from Star Wars while following National Guard troops through the city.
That's an unusual story.
I can just imagine people walking and they hear dun, 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 dun.
That is funny.
So wait, because they detained him and unlawfully or something?
I guess. I mean, might have been an overreaction. He was handcuffed for 15 minutes on September 11th of last year.
Oh, that was it?
The ACLU stepped into this one.
Oh, is that right?
So guess who's getting most of the money? What is the payout for this? Doesn't say.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I was thinking it was like a massive amount.
Hey,
no.
Hey, I see on your screen here somebody's asking me a question right there. Eric Anderson wants to know, I think, what the temperature was yesterday. It was 95 out at the Montgomery Airport with a heat index of 106, but some towns got to 109 on the heat index yesterday.
Yeah, that's Eric the dog. The big dog.
Oh, that's Eric the dog. Nice.
Alrighty. There's a real short supply of Morning Maroon nominees. I don't know if we're behaving better or there's been a temporary moratorium on stupidity, but it's going to be, if anybody's got a story about somebody dumb, please send it. We need all the help we can get today. Our computer, no, that doesn't work. I'll come up with something better than that. Skipper's no trick. Don't overthink it.
Well, we hope everybody is having a nice ride into work this morning. We're seeing traffic build all over the area. More and more folks out on the road. But the good news, no issues that we're aware of at the moment. Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka, Montgomery. Be safe out there. Watch out for your fellow drivers and keep it here for traffic updates. Davis Door and Sash is your trusted source for quality replacement windows and doors. Save 10% on materials when you mention this ad. Visit DavisDoorandSashAlabama.com. Call 334-288-6010. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
SRN News, Thomas Thomason in Washington. We'll be hearing from the nation's highest court later this morning, scheduled to issue the final rulings of its 9-month term. One of the outstanding cases involves President Trump's executive order limiting birthright citizenship. In Venezuela, it's a race against the clock for search and rescue crews looking for survivors of last week's devastating earthquakes, the death toll now topping 1,700. Record heat will soon be settling in from the country's midsection all the way into the northeast, Dangerously high temperatures and humidity levels are expected right into the July 4th weekend. All of the usual warnings are in place. Stay hydrated, stay as cool as you can, and don't forget about vulnerable neighbors and pets. On Wall Street this morning, stock futures so far have been higher. The Dow futures are up 86 points. NASDAQ futures ahead 59 points. More details, srnnews.com.
Are you carrying more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Do you feel like you're running on a financial treadmill, making payment after payment, month after month, yet never getting ahead? If you're tired of watching your hard-earned money disappear into interest charges, there may be options available to help you take back control of your finances. At Total Financial Freedom, they'll show you what qualified consumers may be able to save through programs designed to help them resolve debt faster than making minimum payments alone. The consultation is free, confidential, and comes with absolutely no obligation. Why spend years, sometimes decades, paying thousands in interest when there may be a better path forward? Total Financial Freedom is a Christian-owned company that has helped thousands of Americans pursue financial freedom for nearly 20 years and is proudly A+ rated and accredited by the Better Business Bureau. Call now and ask how you can receive a complimentary copy of The Debt Dietitian. Stop running in place. Start moving toward financial freedom at 866-744-7344. 866-744-7344.
Start a new relationship this 4th of July weekend on Tinder, the dating app where matches are well done. With Tinder's cookout compatibility filters, you'll match your meat and meet your match. Charcoal, propane, or pellet, 6-pack or empty-handed. And does ketchup really belong anywhere near a steak? Because on the 4th, you deserve better than listening to someone and says turkey burgers are just as good. And if Tinder isn't your cut, find your perfect pitmaster on Meat Grinder. This 4th of July, fire up more than your grill on Tinder.
Swipe right, the medium rare on Tender.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
Hi, this is Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop. Listen every Saturday to Winning Wellness and learn from experts in different fields of science and technology how nutritional supplements can help you.
Listen to Winning Wellness every Saturday at 10 a.m.
Hi, I'm Brian McMahon with Turf Stalkers. Within a few months of advertising with Blue Water, our customer base doubled. If you're looking for similar results, we highly recommend advertising with Blue Water.
Blue Water Broadcasting is the #1 most listened to radio group in the River region. Find out how to put this reach to work for your business. Call us to find out how we can help. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folk helping local business.
On FM, on your smartphone, and online, the River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Another sunrise, another hey my friends. Voice still bright, coffee strong, smiling like good morning and glad you're here. Big laugh, still got the spark, still having fun. Been on the air since radio for heavy. Starts with a story, gets where it's bound. Coming by the time change twice a year. We'll prove it's nonsense. You know we feel the same. Your breakfast, lunch, and late night. Everything done just right. You can predict the months, what's even there. TV is the place to go. T-shirt, people big throw. If life got you hurry, yeah, say it with grace. Trust your folks, you need that blood faith. Head on over to Adam's Drugstore.
Scandal, drama, famous meltdowns, Hollywood circus in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
And both of those were creations of Leah. That's the first time I think we've gone back-to-back AI. How do I get this to stop?
It's a twin spin.
All right, in the cheap and trashy celebrity gossip and showbiz report,
Yes.
Lizzo made a fun song called Good Morning. This may be something we want to incorporate in what we do here.
Maybe.
Why don't we give it a
I have
listen?
no idea what it sounds like.
Who's Lizzo?
Live audition.
Who is Lizzo?
She's a large woman
Okay.
who does have some talent, no doubt about it. Something to be fun.
Hey, you, top of the morning, get your hand up off that snooze. Life didn't end when you was tripping, I'm the proof. You got a purpose, yeah, you got something to do. Okay, now hop up in the whip and go. They can flip the script if you the star of the show. Pretty as a picture, baby, give me the pose. Thank you for the compliment, now tell me again.
See, one problem is it's from an album called Bitch.
Well, you don't have to mention the album all the time,
No,
but it's not that great. either.
Chase is not happy with that.
Yeah.
And Chase is not a bitch because
He's a boy dog.
He's a boy dog.
As long as we're in the audio department here,
Mm-hmm.
Keith Moon from The Who
Yeah.
could have possibly bought dinner for a young Kurt Cobain. The frontman for Death Cab for Cutie, Don Gibbard, says he heard it straight from Pete Townsend himself.
Is that right?
So here's Ben on what Pete told him and another member of his band. This is a big deal.
Remember, we were playing in Seattle in the 70s. We were staying at the Edgewater Inn. There were all these homeless kids. They were underneath the viaduct there. And Keith Moon, he goes and takes them and brings them in the Edgewater Inn. And he serves them all dinner. And I swear to you that one of those kids was Kurt Cobain. Walla and I just look at each other and we're like, what, man? Like, and in no world are we going to correct this guy.
Yeah.
I do believe he believed that. I don't know how he got from Aberdeen at 10 years old to Seattle and under the viaduct. It's possible, I suppose, but unlikely, I'd say.
They're from Bellingham. They got a brand new album out. Death Cab does.
Oh, Death Cab does. Yes, they do. Yeah.
Wow, and I don't know about it.
You
I
know,
am so out of it.
not hip with the new stuff. That's okay.
No. Life left me behind its stick. Boy, did that name come up a lot last night at the Baumhauer's Victory Grill party. That was, got a lot of teasing for it, too. It was fun. It was all good. What TV show best defines the American experience, encapsulates it? There's a list.
Jeez.
And I'm guessing it stretches back
many. Yeah,
because you could throw in Andy Griffith easily, but obviously that doesn't make it. Since you're now having to look.
Believe it or not, Andy's not even on this list. I can't believe that. What kind of crap is that?
The American experience.
Yes. In recognition of America's 250th birthday.
Is The Simpsons on there?
I don't see them on the top.
Did I have no idea? Little House on the Prairie? I mean, what are we? Bonanza?
Let's backtrack a little bit. These are the shows that first helped shape pop culture. There's a hint. Reflected everyday American life and defined generations of viewers. Shows that had true impact.
Brady Bunch, Married with Children.
Little House made it at number 8.
Little House did make it at number 8. Okay,
8,
God,
so.
I mean, it's just
Well, what was number 1?
Pop
What
culture. Was Friends on that list? Or
not?
No.
Happy Days?
Happy Days is number 9.
All right.
It does not have to be a sitcom or a drama necessarily. Oh, Friends did make the list at number 16. My error.
Okay.
The Today Show?
I got the top 20.
The Tonight Show? I don't know, man. You're saying it doesn't
The
have to
Tonight
be...
Show was number 3.
The Tonight Show was number 3.
And that's a good hint as to what came in number 1.
Oh.
Really?
Yes.
It's a good hint.
Tonight Show is number 3. I watched last night on YouTube. I watched an hour of Johnny Carson and Jonathan Winters.
Well,
it was amazing.
I'm glad it's number 3 on that list because you and I have talked before. Remember when you would go out of town, and I mean way out of town? You're in a strange hotel. The Tonight Show kept you
connected.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, we could do an unincentivized listener call-in thing on this.
Okay.
On this list, what show came in number 1 on the shows that define the American experience?
Oh, boy.
SNL, seriously, with the cultural impact. That was number 10.
Okay.
Tonight Show, number 3.
All right.
If somebody would like to participate in my folly, Jay?
Dixie would.
Dixie.
Hey, I wish I was.
No, you can't say that.
Hey, hi, Dixie.
Hey.
Hey, so what do you think? What TV show?
Saturday Night Live and In Living Color.
SNL did finish number 10. In
Oh,
Living
man.
Color did not make the top 20. But I like the show.
Fire Marshal Bob was the best.
That was Fire Marshal Bill.
When will they ever last?
But one of my favorites.
Have a great day.
Thanks, Dixie.
Thanks. Okay. So anybody else with a shot? We'll keep this under the lid for a little while longer.
Okay.
The one show that best defined the American experience. Wasn't there a show called American Experience on PBS?
There was. As a matter of fact, it was great. David McCullough was the.
I would listen to him narrate the phone book.
Oh my God, he is just the best.
Oh God,
he did baseball too. With I know you had some problems with.
I have some bad news.
What? What is it?
It's negative information of an unhappy nature, but that's not important. Will Ferrell is doing some underwear modeling.
Oh no, that's disturbing. That's disturbing. I have to try to get that out of my mind. That mental image.
And he's doing it even worse. He's doing it for Kim Kardashian's Skims line.
Oh no.
He posed in character as pro golfer Lonnie Hawkins from the upcoming Netflix series.
So it's a
The Hawk.
promotion.
It's always a promotion.
Yeah, it's just a promotion.
That show comes out on July 10th for those who care.
Speaking of shows, have you started watching The Bear?
No, I have not. Not yet.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it being in the final season and all.
Well,
So
they're back in the restaurant.
Let's grab this call at random here.
Hi,
Good
who's this?
morning.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
This is Amy.
Amy, what
Amy.
you gonna do? I think I'm in love with you.
It's a song.
I want to guess
Okay.
American Bandstand.
That's a great guess. Let me see if
I bet
Bandstand
they didn't
made
even
the
make
list.
the list.
I don't know how it could not, but it's not in the top 20.
I gave it a 62 because I could dance to it.
Rich can dance to anything. He's all natural rhythm with a barometer. But a great guess. I love the guess. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
At least we have some women calling.
Yeah.
Usually they're too shy or we frighten them. Jay's very intimidating.
Did any soap operas make the list? They've been on forever.
The Guiding Light.
In the
This is
top,
It's the anniversary of the Guiding Light going to TV.
I don't see a soap opera on the list. Not in the top 20.
thinking of something that's been around
Like GH.
Yeah.
Nope. So what do you think was number 1 in
I know.
Defining?
And you said
When you said
the
the Tonight
Tonight
Show
Show
is
is a
number
hint.
3 is a good hint. The Today Show.
I know. I mentioned the Today Show, but no.
All right.
Don't forget to come back to that because you'll bug me.
Yeah, remember NBC had also Today, Tonight, and they had Tomorrow. Remember who hosted Tomorrow?
Tom Snyder.
Yes, he did.
Let's see. Lizzo's soul was crushed when her new album didn't chart. Well, too bad. I woke up tonight on Telemundo, Fox, and Peacock.
Yeah.
Ivory Coast versus Norway.
Okay.
And as white as Norway is, I would think that it's Ivory versus Ivory.
France, Ecuador is a good one. I think.
No, France, Sweden.
France, Sweden. I beg your pardon.
Mexico versus Ecuador.
Mexico, Ecuador.
Yes.
But the greatest one I've seen that has made my whole World Cup experience was Germany and Paraguay. Paraguay's last second win over Germany.
Magic Mike is on the line.
Hey, Magic Mike.
That's right.
What's happening?
Morning, fellas.
Hey.
What up, Mike?
Was it the Ed Sullivan Show?
You are correct.
Wow. I've never gotten that.
Yeah, Ed Sullivan. I mean,
never gotten
of course, back in that day, you had 3 networks, your local station, but on Sunday night, if it was happening, Ed Sullivan had it.
You had Rolling Stones, then Toko Gigio or
Topo Gigio.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think the Tonight Show gave it away.
What do you? Yeah, you know, I probably would have put the Tonight Show at 1 and Ed Sullivan at 2.
I think you're right. What is number 2, by the way?
I Love Lucy.
Get out of here.
That's good too, though. Yeah.
So yeah, there's most of the shows on this list are, throwback to TV's early days when it was a much
Honeymooners.
Honeymooners didn't make the list, and that bums me out.
Weird.
Because that show is still funny, unless you're all woke. Then of course it's like, how could they even?
Is somebody still streaming it? Is it?
I don't know who's got it right
Maybe
now.
MeTV, perhaps. I don't know.
I think MeTV had it on Saturday nights late.
Oh.
You got to understand, the show in its time, but for all of Ralph Cramden's bluster, Alice Cramden was a strong woman. She did not let him push her around. She was the boss of that house, no matter how much he claimed to be that person.
How about All in the Family?
That's what I was just going to say, Rich.
How could that not be on the list, actually? I don't
Talk
know.
about a strong woman.
Edith Bunker.
Edith.
Yeah.
Stood up to, not at the beginning.
No, she was very mousy in the early first year or 2 of the show.
Yeah.
Then they brought her out, and it worked out really well for the show. Thank you for the
Thanks for the call, Mike.
And good work. Yeah. Sullivan, number 1. I Love Lucy, number 2. Tonight Show, number 3.
Da, 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 da.
Now, number 4 is interesting
Okay.
because its impacts are still being felt today.
Okay.
Star Trek.
What? But it's American.
A show that only had 67 episodes. Star Trek was number 4, and Jeopardy was 5th.
No, I love Jeopardy.
So there's
think about a game show.
I just love Jeopardy.
lower down the list. I mean, there's no room for All in the Family, but there's room for Jerry Springer.
What?
At 15.
Shut up.
The ultimate garbage show.
Oh, no.
Well, that list is crap then.
It is interesting, but there are a few obvious MIAs on this list. All right, back to the odds and ends from the cheap and trashy. It's 7 minutes after 7 o'clock. Did you know that Olivia Wilde's real last name is Cockburn?
I do now.
John Cena, he's looking like a silly person these days. What did I?
He is
he's
having
doing some real estate thing.
He's also going in for hair treatment.
He shaved his head for another hair transplant and doesn't care who knows about it. Well, good for him.
Yeah, he was, he owned up to it, and it was kind of interesting to see. Most guys like to keep that stuff hidden.
Hey, there's going to be an Angry Birds 3.
That's trailer for that was yesterday.
Isn't that used to be a game?
It was, and then it became a massive franchise with a cartoon series, and then the movies, and then those other stuff.
Clive Davis was buried yesterday.
Yeah, and what a turnout. I mean, what a list of people.
Kenny G opened with a clarinet solo.
Uh-huh.
Jennifer Hudson
Uh-huh.
sang Hallelujah and I Will Always Love You. Eulogies from Dionne Warwick, Bruce Springsteen, Barry Manilow, and Alicia Keys, among people that probably would not have had the careers they did without him.
Absolutely. I mean, Manilow's a good example.
What's the documentary we watched? Was on HBO Max?
Yeah.
The
soundtrack of our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you really want to see how the music business works. Get some
Watch.
interesting insights on artists and great lame-ass stories from the Clive Davis collection.
Yeah.
Watch it. You'll learn more about the history of top 40 music than...
And the craziness of some executives.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
They all made decisions they regretted, but nobody made more good decisions on judging an artist than Clive Davis.
Talk about ear. You know, like the artist would say, I want to release this song. He says, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah.
I would release this one.
Oh, if you let artists decide, if the record companies did that,
Yeah.
you'd have very different careers for a lot of people
Yeah, probably.
because they don't know.
Probably so.
They tend to fall in love with their more artsy stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see, anything else here? World Cup, round 32. Round of 32 has begun.
Yep.
And we couldn't be more excited. And
Tomorrow night is the USA, 6 o'clock from San Francisco.
Detroit Lions have cut cornerback Terrion Arnold after he was arrested for robbery and kidnapping. Why are people who are active in the NFL and making that kind of money doing robbery and kidnapping?
Kidnapping, God. I'm going to guess the kidnapping was a custody thing? Or was it an ex?
I don't have those details.
Oh, okay.
And frankly, I'm too lazy to look them up. Could be a Morning Maroon nominee. A little bit later in the show, those are brought to you and powered by J&J Power Sports Outdoors. Every time I make a promise to get up there, I want to see the bad boy product line. You can see it online at jjpowersportsandoutdoors.com, but I'm thinking about picking up a self-propel from them. So I will be up there soon. I just got to figure out when to do it. Can't be Saturday. Well, maybe Friday.
There you go. You're looking for them.
Yeah, because we're off Friday. I could go up there Friday.
They'll be open Friday.
And take a look.
But
whatever you buy, they are your go-to bad boy dealer here in town, from zero turns to self-propels, individual mowers, and so forth. Any product you purchase there can be brought back there for service as needed and ongoing maintenance. So you're buying from people who can take care of your product. You'll love these folks. This is a team living the American dream, and they bring you the Morning Maroon nominees every weekday morning here on News Talk, although it's my job to find the nominees. There just isn't a whole ton of them available today. Jeff and Haley Andrews. And by the way, he's a Marine veteran, so when you're looking for these kinds of things, I know our listeners like to not only support local, but also local heroes. Thank you for your service. Arctic Cat ATVs, Segway side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Again, they can service what they sell. That's J&J Power Sports Outdoors on Highway 14 in Twice a Day Millbrook, and they've got things there that you will want to use more than twice a day. Promise. 7:13, Skipper's Got Traffic, followed by Not Headline News, Salem Radio Network News, and then later this hour, Jay has Random Facts, followed by a $20 food outlet pop quiz question. Off to the traffic dungeon, boys.
Traffic is really beginning to build now all over the area, but we have not heard or seen anything that's going to slow you down, except maybe some pockets of busy traffic this morning. Right now, looking really good all over the area. Keep up the good work out there this morning. Let's go for an accident-free morning. Wouldn't that be great? We will keep you updated. Get $3,000 customer cash on a new Toyota Tundra at McKinnon Toyota at the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up with the covering Skywatch traffic.
This is not headline news. The movie Supergirl will wind up losing $100 million. Or as Johnny Depp calls that, a box office smash. The knockout round of the World Cup kicked off on Sunday. Although when watching soccer puts you to sleep, every round is a knockout round. Team USA's next World Cup match will be against Bosnia and Herzegovina. I don't know a lot about soccer, but I don't think it's fair that we have to play against two countries at the same time. A new study found women using GLP-1s were more likely to secure new jobs and partners. But without them, they have a fat chance. This is not headline news.
We'll be right back after this.
Back after this.
Behind every clean lobby, every polished boardroom, every safe, spotless workplace, there's Janie King Franchise Center who takes pride in making it happen. These are your neighbors, people who live here, work here, and care about the businesses that shape our community. They show up, they follow through, and they make sure your facility is ready for the day, every day. That's why companies across the community trust Janie King as their local cleaning partner. Visit JanieKingCleans.com today.
Tired of spending your weekends fighting weeds, patchy grass, and a mower that never starts? Mosley Lawn Pros is the solution. They handle residential and commercial lawn maintenance, landscaping, cleanups, and property care so you don't have to. They show up on time, do the job right, and leave your lawn looking sharp every time. Stop stressing over your yard and start loving it. When it comes to your lawn, call the crew your neighbors and local businesses trust. One call, one crew, problem solved. Mosley Lawn Pros, built on hard work, driven by quality. Find them today on Facebook or Google.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Is your dog traumatized by 4th of July fireworks? Then try the new therapy app, BarkSpace. Meet online with a licensed canine therapist to let your dog bark it out. We'll help with peeing on the floor or hiding behind the couch. Because your dog is not just a wimp. When they hear fireworks, they think the world is blowing up. So download BarkSpace, then slide your phone under the bed and start your dog on the road to recovery until your stupid neighbor lights off another M80.
Casting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
It's your 7:15.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington.
Yes.
President Trump says a Supreme Court ruling allowing states to count late-arriving mail-in ballots underscores the importance of Congress passing the Save America Act to ensure election integrity. As for the High Court's ruling, the president says it does come as something of a surprise. Among key Supreme Court rulings expected to be released today, a case focusing on the president's executive order that limits birthright citizenship. The High Court also expected to weigh in on the legality of Idaho and West Virginia laws that bar transgender athletes from competing in female sports. Extreme heat advisories, watches, warnings posted across a wide area from the Midwest to the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast as a dangerous heat wave settles in. On Wall Street, Dow futures 105 points higher. More details, srnnews.com.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-555-2085. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-555-2085. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-555-2085. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-555-2085 or biglou.com.
Happy 4th of July from all of us.
Grilling up some hot dogs, hamburgers, celebrating America's birthday. We want to get you ready for the long 4th of July weekend. I'm free.
It's freedom, baby. Yeah. So you don't have no black cats, no Roman candles, or screaming Mimis? Freedom, reality.
Happy 4th of July. He's free, but he's still mad.
Hey, the 4th of July. You want to have some fun? This is the land of the brave and the home of the free, huh? Free country. I can do whatever I want.
Coordinated fireworks display. A wet, sticky, pungent fireworks display.
Blammo. Yay! Y'all want this party started right now.
It's barbecue season.
The spirit of independence is back.
Where's the party? Party!
All right. The party with the random facts starts in just a couple of minutes, and a chance to win a $20 head start on your next visit to the food outlet. But first,
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Mr. Electric of Montgomery. Mr. Electric, we've got the power to make things better. Visit MrElectric.com.
Oh, it's not funny, but here it is, last day of the month of June, and the temperature at 7 o'clock in the morning is 79 with a heat index of 84. That's how we're starting this day. Heat advisory in effect. Very hot today with a high temperature up to about 96. Heat index maybe as high as 109, 110. Strong storms are possible. They'll be very spotty in nature, but they'll be coming out of Georgia and moving westward. And people will say, how is that possible? In the summertime, living in the tropics here, anything goes. Marginal severe weather risk, damaging wind gusts possible. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and 4th of July, Saturday, mostly sunny, mid-90s each day, triple-digit heat indices, and the rain chances, not zero, but maybe 20% or less during the daytime hours. We'll be in the 70s at night, so it doesn't cool off at night, and storms a little bit more numerous on Sunday. Right now this morning, with a dew point of 76, oh my gosh, 79 right now at 7:20.
getting some response. I posted a picture. I was at the private
That's a good
preview
picture.
of the restaurant.
That's a good picture, yeah.
There's Bob in the middle, the big guy. You know, it's still not off-putting. It is still an amazing thing to shake his hand because it's so huge. I mean, he literally, it's like shaking hands with a baseball mitt.
What was his when he was at peak NFL? What was his weight then? Do you know?
270, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys, Don Shula kept him in shape. And but you know, the one thing about those Dolphins, they were good character guys.
Mm-hmm.
So many of the players from that team are still great friends.
Did you meet Shula?
Oh yeah. Yeah. As a matter of fact, you want to, this is a new lame ass story if you want it. Jay.
Go ahead. I've never, if it's a new one, definitely. If it's one I've never heard before, then absolutely.
Well, back in the 80s, I was doing we were doing a live giveaway on Channel 10 every night, the ABC affiliate, during Jeopardy.
Sure. PLJ.
Great cross promotion, did all kinds of stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And I met this girl named Shelley and got to know Shelley well enough to meet her mom and dad, who were absolutely two of the most wonderful people I've known in my whole life. Her dad's nickname was the Dude. He was old school, but he was cool. He was cool. And so it turns out that they literally worship. They're big Dolphin fans, but they worship the ground that Don Shula walks on. So on Mondays when we did the giveaway on TV, Coach Shula was across the hall shooting his post-game weekly TV show.
Right.
So I and we knew each other from other things where we had crossed paths, and I said, Coach, I need your help. I have a girlfriend situation. I said, her mom and dad, if you don't mind, I'd like to bring them down here next week when we do our giveaway.
And meet you.
She says, absolutely. No problem. So the next week, I bring the Dude and Mrs. Dude. And you'd think they were dressed.
Dude.
I don't think they were better dressed on their wedding day for this. They were meeting
royalty. I mean, yeah, sure.
And Coach was awesome, asking him questions and watch
great.
out for this guy with your daughter and all that good
great.
stuff.
That's great.
But pose for pictures.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome. And you know, those are the best moments that a career in this business can bring you. It's like taking your mother.
Yeah.
I could have asked anybody, hey, you want to go see Tony Bennett doing a private show at the Gusman Theater? And we've got a backstage invite. But I took my mom.
How long did he talk to her?
20 minutes.
Yeah.
This, it's odd because I watched the celebrity gravesite thing last night, and they were talking about where Tony Bennett is buried in Queens.
Yeah.
It's a cemetery with 3 million people in it. It's enormous. So, and what I remember most, and Mom could talk with anybody. She was on with Billie Jean King. She was on with all kinds of celebrities. McLean Stevenson from MASH, because that was her favorite TV show.
Right.
Those two talked like they had gone to school together. But Tony takes this genuine interest in my mom and her being there. And somebody came up to get Tony Bennett to meet somebody. He puts his hand up and he says, I'm talking to Carol.
Lady.
Like, get lost. Couldn't believe what I was seeing here, with this beloved megastar.
I love hearing that.
Yeah, it was great. And he was just he even got my mother a glass of wine.
Oh, my God.
Served by Tony Bennett.
Oh, my God.
So those are the best memories that the business has given me. Speaking of Baumhauer, he had some great boats down there in South Florida. My mom and dad used to come down because dad liked to do golf and whatever, and mom just liked to play mom. So Bob took dad out on his boat down the Intracoastal Waterway, and I thought my dad, who was in the Navy, was just going to go out of his mind watching the Intracoastal Waterway bridges go up for his boat and all this stuff. Those are the things you can do for your mom and dad for all the things they did for you.
Yeah, sure.
So I reminded him about that last night. I said, you've done so much for me. I don't know that I could ever repay you, but that's what means the most to me.
Some of the things that we were lucky to experience, and we were talking about this Sunday on the couch there about our careers, and people we were able to meet.
Yes. How we watched the Clive Davis thing. How many of those artists? You had Art Garfunkel in your trailer.
Yeah.
Well, don't take that the wrong way, listeners. It's just a historical fact that happens to be true.
Yeah.
And how they picked Bridge Over Troubled Waters to be the first single, and why that absolutely turned out to be the right choice.
And an unlikely song to pick.
Yeah.
But Clive says, this is it. This is the song.
And he was 100% right. That song made it to #1 in 3 weeks. At that time, that was quite the achievement.
I told you on CKLW, I heard the world premiere of it, and they interrupted another song. They stopped.
That's cool. I think that's really cool. The stations used to stunt and do that kind of stuff. Yeah. So you're listening to Living History here on News Talk, friends, at 7:27. We'll run down the food outlet specials for you in just a bit. Right now, we've got Sky and Blue Water News, then part 1 of Random Facts, as always, followed by the food outlet pop quiz question.
News is brought to you by Budget Floors and More, your new best friend.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories. A Montgomery County judge is considering dismissing a legal challenge to Senator Tommy Tuberville's eligibility to run for governor. Judge Brooke Reed heard arguments Monday but did not issue an immediate ruling. The case is expected to reach the Alabama Supreme Court regardless of how Reed rules on the motion to dismiss. The Republican nominee for Elmore County coroner has dropped out of the race following his arrest. Lamar Neighbors was arrested June 25th on a charge of aggravated theft by deception. The Elmore County Republican Party has to choose a new candidate by August 24th in order to get them on the November ballot. Currently, there is no Democratic candidate for coroner in Elmore County. Auburn's Bald Eagle will be flying to Philadelphia for a July 4th celebration. Independence the Eagle will be flying Delta from Atlanta to Philadelphia, departing on Friday. Indy will be attending the America 250 time capsule dedication at Independence Hall on July 4th. For the flight to Philly, Indy will be housed in a large travel crate and buckled into 2 coach seats. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
Hardwood, tile, carpet, flooring tools, and installation supplies. Find it all at Budget Floors and More in Montgomery. Big selection, contractor pricing, and personal service you won't find at the big boxes. Across from Publix in Del Reyta and online at budgetfloorsmgm.com.
Trust is the number one reason why a patient chooses a healthcare provider. Adams Drugs has been your trusted healthcare provider since 1962 and has been voted the number one pharmacy in the River region for many years. We strive each and every day to provide you the level of health care you have come to expect from Adams Drugs. The employees at Adams Drugs take pride in developing relationships with their patients, from making sure your prescriptions are filled correctly to getting to know you and your family's needs and following up on any questions you may have. Adams Drugs employees deliver top-notch service. We ask you to visit us at any of our locations in Montgomery, Prattville, Wetumpka, Millbrook, and Pine Level Marbury and give us a chance to earn your business. You can find us at adamsdrugs.net for the location that is nearest to you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. When news happens, you'll hear about it first. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
And now, are you excited?
I dropped my hot pocket.
It's time for.
Where'd you get that? Drop my hot
I just made that up like 3 seconds ago.
Did you know the largest nuclear stockpile in the world is located where?
In, let's see, would it be Oak? What's the?
Oak Ridge?
Oak Ridge, Tennessee? No.
It is not in Oak Ridge, Tennessee.
Okay. In the world.
Is it in this country?
It is in this country.
Okay, so Los Alamos?
Where is Los Alamos at?
In New Mexico.
Is it just Los Alamos, New Mexico?
Well, it's close to that town.
Alamogordo?
Yeah, because it's Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Albuquerque.
Neighbors.
Oh, no wonder Walter White lived there.
Yeah. The largest nuclear stockpile in the world is located in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
When I was a dopey little kid and I was learning to read, I remember,
Bugs
where is
Bunny.
Albuquerque?
Albuquerque.
No, you remember Bugs Bunny? He says,
I just knew you always took a wrong turn there.
took a wrong turn in Albuquerque?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny.
Did you know LA's landmark First National Bank building that is on Hollywood Boulevard has been completely vacant since 2008? I don't know.
Who?
The First National Bank building that is on Hollywood Boulevard.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Good question. It is a landmark, though, apparently. Been there since...
It's the largest... What did you say it was the largest what?
I didn't say it was the largest anything.
Okay.
I just said it's just been vacant since 2008.
Okay.
I did say the largest nuclear stockpile is in Albuquerque. In 2015, Texas police helped a man fake his own death. Had staged grave photos. They went the whole nine with it. They had learned that his estranged wife was trying to hire a hitman to kill him.
Oh.
So they faked his death. I don't know if that's to get the hitman off his trail or to catch her in the act or something.
I was going to say it's to snag.
Right, to get her, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know the original voice actor for Shaggy was Casey Kasem, of course?
Casey Kasem.
Yeah, he was a vegan and an outspoken critic of factory farming. He quit the show in 1995. I had no idea it was still going on. After being asked to voice Shaggy for a Burger King commercial.
Oh, because he was vegan.
Because he was vegan and he was an outspoken critic of factory farming. He came back, and I don't know how long in between it was, but he came back after negotiating that Shaggy would become a vegetarian. Same thing that Paul McCartney did. He said, I'll do your Simpsons voice.
Yeah.
But only if, one of your characters becomes vegetarian or vegan or whatever, and they made Lisa Simpson a vegetarian, and they got Paul McCartney.
You know, that's fine if you want to live your life that way, but we're carnivores, dogs are carnivores, and trying to mandate or impose that. I mean, I'm fine with you. You want to eat turnips all day long? Have at it. But don't impose it on everybody else.
Exactly.
Did you know? When Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit came out in 1991, MTV prepared a version of the music video that would include lyrics running across the bottom of the screen, which they aired when the video was added to their heavy rotation schedule because people couldn't understand what Kurt was saying in the
Is that right?
in the song. Yeah.
I don't remember them. Wow, that's interesting. How about that?
I don't remember ever seeing a video that had the lyrics. I do remember Weird Al doing a parody of it, basically doing a parody of it because nobody could understand what was being said.
Have you seen the movie Michael yet?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Now the largest grossing biopic ahead of Oppenheimer.
It
Okay,
broke
so
records.
so listen to this. They would not play Michael Jackson because it was not their motif. It wasn't MTV until Sony said, "You're gonna play him, or we're gonna pull every song, most of your library, off of MTV."
Yeah,
so they said,
whatever we own, or whatever Sony owns. Yeah.
So they said, "Okay, we'll play Thriller. We'll play it."
Did you know that some coal miners grew so attached to their canaries that they actually built little resuscitation chambers for their canaries so they could, help them?
Oh, after they passed out?
Right, yes.
Yeah, because that's how they knew there was too
That's
much
how
gas.
they would keep. They would take them in to see if the air was okay.
Yeah, that goes back a ways.
Canaries and parakeets, by the way, can live 16 to 20 years. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
That's a long time for an animal. Coming up on Random Facts, we have a Columbo random fact that we're going to talk about. We have a name random fact, the origins of a name. I'll also tell you about a woman named Lydia Angio, I think. She did something in 2006. It was pretty amazing, and I'll tell you about that. We have a Civil War random fact, Rich.
Ooh, hey.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you know what tomorrow
What
is?
you got for me?
You know what tomorrow is?
What's tomorrow?
The beginning of Gettysburg, for day one.
This is related to Gettysburg.
Day one of Gettysburg. Wow, and you did is that a coincidence?
It's absolutely a coincidence. Something I did. I don't know how long ago I did this, but something I did a long time ago. And we have a random fact about a blind march. A bunch of blind people did a march.
Okay.
And we'll tell you about that. Coming up on Random Facts.
Now that we live in the age of the app and so forth, people can listen to us or even watch us all over the place.
This is true.
Including down in Central America. I mean, you can listen to us anywhere.
And I wanted to remind folks, even if you're out of the area, that Alabama Home Mortgage can help you if you live in Alabama, Georgia, Florida, or Tennessee, ready to help. Tennessee getting a lot of attention for that second home, that escape home.
Yep.
But wherever you are in the process, even if you're just thinking about it, think about it in the company of people that they're not going to rush you to make a move now. They want, when you put your name, your John Hancock, if you will, on the dotted line, to be confident that the entire process has moved in a way that's not only healthy for you mentally and emotionally, but financially for the long haul. They don't push people into mortgages. So when do you think you'll buy? In a year? Fine. We're here for you now because we can help you learn things, find out things that you'll need to know when you are ready to make the purchase. Or if you're thinking about putting your home on the market. These are people that live here, that understand it. If you do business with mortgage companies that start with 800 numbers and that's your principal contact, that's just not the best possible option for you. Deal with people who are your neighbors, who know this area and know where the opportunities exist in real estate elsewhere and are totally prepared to get you done on that mortgage, but will never pressure you. It's a process. Sometimes short, sometimes there's urgency or a move or a transfer or whatever. And in other instances, best ones planned in advance with plenty of thought given to the process. So partner up with them. Our listeners are so polite. We don't want to inconvenience you. No, this is what they do. this is what they do. This is why so many people have used Alabama Home Mortgage and Kim and Madeline and that great team over there. 567-4223, or you know somebody who's looking? Recommend the number 567-4223 here in the 334 area code. Alabama Home Mortgage is an equal housing lender, and their NMLS number is 158-6368. And they are awesome volunteers and awesome traffic guys. Skipper.
Yeah, looking good all over the area this morning. No issues that we're aware of, but a lot of busy building traffic, interstates, boulevards. You know the drill this time of day. It gets really busy as folks start pouring into Montgomery for the Tuesday workday. We'll update you if any accidents happen to slow you down. Imagine graduating high school with your college degree already in your hand. That's the power of early college at Trenton State Community College. No debt, no delay, just a college degree. Go to TrentonState.edu for more information. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Rock and Roll Royalty is coming to Montgomery on October 9th. Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs take the stage at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. As the legendary lead guitarist and co-songwriter for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Mike Campbell helped create some of rock's most unforgettable songs. October 9th at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster and ImpactOnline.org. Don't miss Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs live in Montgomery.
Clogged drain? Overflowing septic? Don't panic. Call the experts who've been solving plumbing problems in the river region for more than 50 years. The Tierce family's local Roto-Rooter team specializes in fast drain cleaning, septic repair, and installation. One call and your troubles are on their way down the drain. That's 272-7130 or visit rotorooteralabama.com. Roto-Rooter, always here when you need us.
Call Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And we go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
The premier place the river region turns to for news, weather, traffic, and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Now.
Need some wood?
No, right now I need some.
Random
facts.
And you shall have them. Right after I put us back on the webcam. Here we go.
I'm going to investigate all this food that isn't in the studio.
Wiley just brought some Manhattan clam chowder, which
There's no utensils. You'll have to go get those.
I haven't had since I was a little boy. My mom used to make Manhattan. Before I even knew there was something called New England clam chowder, I had Manhattan, and it's completely different. It's tomato-based.
Did you know Columbo, the Peter Falk, TV detective?
Yeah.
The character actually existed before the Peter Falk series.
Is that right?
The character first appeared in a 1960 episode of the Chevy Mystery Show, played by a guy named Bert Freed. I'm not familiar with that name. Bert. Again, he appeared in a 1962 stage production, played by Thomas Mitchell. So,
I hate to interrupt random fact.
Okay.
Soup is unbelievable.
The chowder? Yeah.
Rich.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Apparently you can. Somebody else can't.
That's me. I'm the pig.
Couldn't even wait for utensils.
What are those?
Those are the rolls from Gambino's.
Oh, God, this is good.
Yeah. And then the other white tops, those are the cottage cheese things that are absolutely fantastic. He's brought that before, and it is just amazing.
With little butters.
Yeah. That, dipped in that, is going to be awesome. Did you know?
It's not in the studio yet.
I know.
Here in the lobby.
Even though this name was the second most common girl name in 2001, it was super rare back in, the 1980s. The name Madison.
Oh.
Yeah. It didn't become more popular until 1984. Do you know what happened in 1984?
1984.
1984 is when the name Madison caught on. In fact, there was a film in which this became known because the character says Madison's not even a name. It's the name of a street.
Right.
Yeah.
Gremlins?
Nope. Splash.
Oh.
That. Oh my gosh, yeah.
She saw the Madison Avenue sign and called herself Madison, and Tom Hanks says, that's not a name.
That's a Ron Howard movie, right? That's
It
his
is.
first. That's probably his first run.
It's not his first.
Okay.
His first was it Night Shift or?
I only saw that movie.
Oh, did he do Night Shift?
I want to. I could be wrong.
Did he do Night Shift?
I only saw that movie once in the theater. It was okay.
Splash.
But the only part of it I really remember is Daryl Hannah walking out of the water.
Of course.
God.
Famous scene.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to look up, which gives Greg more time to eat. I was trying to look up the Ron Howard movies, and then my computer says, "I'll take a minute to get you that." So thank you, computer. Did you know? In 2006, Lydia Angiou, which I'm mispronouncing the last name, she's from Alaska, and she is described as 5'0" and 90 pounds on a wet day. She saved her two sons and their friends while they were playing street hockey from a 700-pound polar bear.
Wow.
That crumb popped right up onto your pocket. I don't know how it did it, but it popped right back up onto your pocket.
Nobody can do that. I can do it.
Oh man.
She wrestled and fought the bear off for several minutes until a local saw what was happening and came back with a rifle to
a polar bear now, right?
Yeah.
What was your random fact about polar bear? It's not white at
They're
all.
black, yeah.
How's that so?
Their skin is black.
Oh.
The white is just their fur. It's interesting how that works, but yeah.
This is so good.
I smell it. I can smell it from here. Out in the lobby.
Good God, he's got a lot of credits. I finally pulled up the stuff for Night Shift, or not Night Shift, but for Ron Howard.
Yeah.
Anyway, did you know? This is the Gettysburg random fact for you there, Rich.
Okay.
You're going to know this as trivia.
Which starts tomorrow. I mean, the battle does.
This stands as the largest loss by any surviving U.S. military unit in a single day's engagement.
Okay, it's Pickett's charge.
Who is that with?
With the Confederates. Pickett's charge on day 3 on July 3rd, 1863.
This says July 2nd,
July
1863.
Okay.
It was an infantry.
Yeah. Of George Pickett.
It doesn't say George Pickett. It says it is the 1st Minnesota Infantry.
Okay, but it's commanded by George.
They lost 82% of their fighting strength on July 2nd,
Yes,
1863.
they do. It was carnage. It was Lee, and Lee took credit and said, it was my fault. Yeah. Boy, I'm a big Gettysburg guy.
You really are. And finally, did you know the 1920 Blind March? 250 blind people marched to London to demand rights for visually impaired people. The march resulted in the passage of the Blind Persons Act of 1920, the first disability-specific legislation anywhere in the world.
Good for them.
For the blind folks. Those are all of your random facts. Do you need me to keep going? You need me to stretch the soup, as it were?
Boy, I say I can smell it. It's
just so good.
Mm.
And-
Is that your first time with Manhattan clam chowder?
No,
Okay.
no, I've been but this is easily the best.
I've never had Manhattan clam chowder.
Well, it's nothing like.
As far as I know, I've never had Manhattan clam chowder.
Mm-hmm.
Today is Tuesday, friends, so that means this week's specials have one more day to run. That is today at Food Outlet. Let me begin for those who haven't been. It's cost plus 10% pricing throughout the store. And it's legit. I mean, you're going to see this in the meat department. In many instances, stores with many more locations are actually charging retail prices for meat and other everyday things. At Food Outlet, it's cost plus 10%. I love the fact you can get a pound and a half of Wright's bacon, which is my favorite. It's very lean, thick, bakes up in about 15 minutes to 20 minutes at 350. It depends on how crispy you want to make it, but it's so good. Very little shrinkage. And it's generally around $8.95 for a pound and a half. I've seen that same package of bacon for $13 elsewhere. Stores with more locations. They get you with gimmick pricing. Buy two, get two free. But when you break it down, when you do the math on these deals, there's no deal there. So why not just get it at the best possible price? And in many instances, specials at Food Outlet, like your favorite Coke products by the 12-pack. Fits on the narrow shelf of the fridge, $4.99 for those. I see those at Walmart and places like that for $7.99 and higher. Get yourself a 5-pound bag of USDA Grade A fresh chicken wings, $7.95. Boneless pork chops, great for grilling this weekend, $2.38 a pound. Bush's Grillin' Beans, $2.29 for the large can. Pringles Potato Crisps, which is their legalese, $1.97 for a sleeve of those. Chips Ahoy. This is Food Outlet putting the Ahoy in Chips Ahoy. A large package, $3.59. Ballpark Meat Franks, bun length, regular size, $1.74. All Yoplait yogurt flavors, 52 cents each. And potatoes, russet potatoes, $1.96 for a 5-pound bag. Vidalia onions, $2.17. These are all much lower prices than you'll see in these retail grocery stores. So try Food Outlet, cost plus 10% pricing. Plus, they're locally owned. The News Talk listener knows the value of that. So try them on Highway 14 in Millbrook, Main Street in Prattville, and maybe I'll see you one of these Sunday mornings, as I have met many listeners. Coliseum Boulevard next to Eastbrook Flea Market.
There's a question for Rich.
All right, we have a question for Rich from Billy. He's not going to have some more soup.
Hey, Billy.
Hey, Rich, I was going to ask you with thickest charge, okay? I know you're familiar with Shelby Foote, the historian.
Oh,
of
my
Civil
God.
War,
yeah, I know.
He it was like he was there. That's what
Yeah.
Shelby Foote was like. Yeah.
He was amazing.
Oh, amazing.
But he stated that the actual charge for thickest charge was never given, that actually a rabbit spooked a horse, which the horse jumped and everybody took off. And that actually started thickest charge.
Wow, I forgot that
did
story.
you know more about, is that, do you know more about that, or is it?
Well,
is that correct?
I've heard that one, but I also heard that there was no verbal command. That Lee just kind of waved his hand, and that's it. He couldn't even give the verbal command because he knew the consequences of that day, that Sunday afternoon.
Wow.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Wow.
I mean, and losing 82%. You said?
Yeah, 82%. First Minnesota Infantry.
But some of those guys actually made it. I don't know if you've ever been there. Actually made it across that field to the the Union forces. How could you be that? I just can't imagine. What you know what's going to happen.
What was his options? Just surrender?
Well, yeah, you can't. Yeah,
it's probably the only thing comparable to that, Rich, would have to be storming the beaches of Normandy.
Normandy. That's a good. Yeah. That is a good analogy. Yeah, absolutely.
There's not many battles where you can actually put something like that to vision. And,
oh my God!
It's just
and some of the beaches were tougher than others. Utah Beach was awful. Yep.
Yes.
All right, Billy. Appreciate your phone call. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's do a $20 Food Outlet pop quiz question. Here is Quizmaster Jay Scott.
And just to go back for a second, 1977, Ron Howard directed a film called Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, yeah, that was his first.
But his big directorial break in 1882 with Night Shift.
Oh, Night Shift. He did do
He
Night
did
Shift.
do Night Shift.
Have you ever seen it?
I've seen Night Shift,
It is
yes.
hilarious.
Yeah.
It's the funniest movie.
Michael Keaton, Shelley Long, and Henry Winkler. In
And
there.
it's set in a mortuary.
Yeah.
Mortuary.
All right, here's your question for this one. Whatever. The original voice actor for Shaggy who refused to do a commercial unless they made him vegan. Who are we talking about?
All right, right now, I'm going to take your calls at 272-9228.
We're counting down the calls
Dear
from
Greg.
number 6.
Dear Greg,
272.
My dog died and ran away while listening to.
I don't want to do a contest in the middle of a dog death story. 334-272-9228.
What is wrong with you?
Well, I'm overwhelmed by soup. Let's talk to Skipper while we look for a winner. 272-9228. Easy.
Well, we have our first accident of the morning on I-65 southbound. This is going to be just before the Highway 143 on-ramp from Casada. It is off on the right side of the roadway. Please use caution. We got a big backup in traffic there up towards Cobbs Ford. Everywhere else, light to mostly moderate. Early morning traffic. Please be safe. We will keep you updated. Davis Door and Sash has quality replacement windows and doors. Save 10% on materials by mentioning this ad. Visit DavisDoorandSashAlabama.com. Call 334-288-6010. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Don't leave, Rich. I haven't finished my sourdough bread. I need you to run the con. Get back to your seat.
Good God.
Which line am I taking?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad.
You can start with line 1.
Dad.
Anthony.
What's up?
Good morning, Greg.
Hey.
I forgot the question. What's the answer?
Who's the guy who voiced Shaggy
that's
who
right.
said he's a vegetarian and wouldn't do it unless they made him one?
Now, I would butcher the accent, so I'm not going to try. I can't do it as well as Greg. But that would be one Casey Kasem. Congratulations. You won. Yay!
Way to go. All right. So you got a $20 head start on your next trip to Food Outlet. And back up Steve. Ed, I'm sorry we didn't get to your call.
Hey, I just dropped my my hot pocket to listen to Random Facts this morning. but I don't need any more wood. I got a gas fireplace.
Okay.
Good intro, always well timed.
Thank you, sir.
Largest nuclear stockpile is located where? Just a little hint. Walter White also lived there.
That's where Bugs Bunny always made his wrong turn to Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, that's right.
As a kid, that's the first time I ever knew anything about Albuquerque.
Me too.
With Bugs Bunny, you know?
Exactly.
And then I had to look it up on a map. And then somebody sent me a postcard from Albuquerque. And I'm like, cool.
And the other thing, Steve, is some of those classical songs, which were some of the great classics of all time in all of music history, were done on Looney Tunes.
One of them was done in the opera shell, I think at L.A. I mean, you know, who says that the cartoons weren't educational, but they were entertaining and educational at the same time.
Just brilliant. Just brilliant.
Barbara of Seville, all this kind of good stuff there. So that's cool stuff.
Yep.
Happy eating, guys. Have fun. Have fun.
Thanks for the call.
Take
This is one of the fringe
finishing up.
One of the fringe benefits of working in broadcasting. Are
nobody else is eating soup that good. at
people
this hour
like
anymore.
Wiley come by.
Wiley, we are forever grateful.
Oh my gosh.
Magnificent.
But, you know, until he brings us
Brought to you by Montgomery Paint and Body. From little fender benders to total body repair, MPB will fix it good as new, maybe better. For 4 decades, the Turner family has been getting you back on the road. Call 279-7325.
Just ahead of over Manhattan clam chowder heat advisory in effect today. Very hot day, and you usually don't eat soup on a hot day, but boy, oh boy, this is good. High today, 96. Heat index 105 to 110. Spotty, scattered, strong storms. Now, what do I always say? Big heat can produce big storms, and that, I think, will be the case today. watch on our radar, on our weather app. They'll be coming out of the east and going west. And you say, wait a minute, how can that be? Well, in the tropics, in the summertime, anything rules. And that's what's going to happen today. They will migrate out of Georgia. And some of those could have damaging wind gusts. Not every town's going to get one. But I just want to let you know that they are going to be out there. Some of them can put on quite a show. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and 4th of July, Saturday. Mostly sunny with highs in the mid-90s each day. Triple-digit heat indices. Rain chances not 0, but mainly 20% or less the next few days after today. 70s at night, and the storm's a little bit more numerous Sunday. Right now this morning, heat index already 84. The actual temperature 79 now at 7:59.
Hey, as long as you're on the mic, could you do next week's weather too, so I can finish my soup?
Have you tried the cottage?
No, that's next.
Oh my God!
Unfortunately, we're out of time. Our show is over at 8 today.
That's right. We're putting up color bars.
Enjoy the best of the Chow Hounds. Oh, so good. All right, we have the Wall Street Business Report. The time at the tone. Our toner needs a little tuner. 8 o'clock.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander. U.S. stocks rose Monday and recovered some of their losses from a rare losing week. The S&P 500 climbed 1.2%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average added 306 points, or 0.6%, and the Nasdaq Composite rallied 2.1%. The U.S. Supreme Court on Monday expanded presidential power, upholding President Donald Trump's firings of the heads of the independent federal agencies with one important exception. The justices allowed Fed Governor Lisa Cook to stay in her job while she fights the Republican president's efforts to fire her over allegations of mortgage fraud. Communications giant Comcast is planning to split itself into two, one media-centered business that would include brands like NBC, Universal, and Sky, and a separate company focused on broadband and wireless services. Comcast said the breakup will put both of these operations in a better position to pursue their own priorities and growth. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander in Washington.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
Do you suffer every time you try to wear good-looking shoes, but you don't want to wear ugly shoes just because they're comfortable? The Good Feet store wants to help you wear heels, boots, and dress shoes again in comfort.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
Accurate, immediate, carrying your voice across the river region. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
And now, time once again for Real Men of Genius. Real Men of Genius. Today, we salute you, Mr. Bottle Rocket Inventor. Mr. Bottle Rocket Inventor. Thank you for taking the concept of the guided missile and placing it in the hands of children and one-eyed rednecks everywhere. Munitions for the masses. Yes, each burning rooftop and screaming homeowner is like a little thank you note to Thomas Jefferson. Happy flaming 4th now. Thanks to your well-designed guidance system, also known as a stick, we can share our holiday spirit with passing cars and even the neighbor's pets. Every cat's a black cat. So go ahead, pat yourself on the back as we throw your product in the air, then run like hell as it chases us across the lawn. Take pride as we stand in the emergency room cursing your inconsistent fusing mechanisms. Because after all, Francis Scott Key wrote the words bombs bursting in air, not snakes and sparklers fizzling on the driveway. Mr. Bottle Rocket Inventor.
Sweet boy, we're gonna have quite a treat. 4th of July now, we'll blow a hole in the street. Blow it up now, fireworks we have. Papa bought a great big bag. Boom, Independence Day is gonna be real swell. We got rockets and maybes and motor sails. We spent about $1,000. Papa bought a great big bag. 4th of July, make some noise now. Light 'em up, blowing up the whole neighborhood. Ha! Light that fuse, run away, big display.
It is 5 minutes after 8 o'clock on News Talk 93.1 FM. July is National Ice Cream Month.
Yeah.
And every year they do a survey of the most popular flavors in the 57 states.
I would like to know what Alabama's is. Or are you going to keep that as a mystery? Or are you going to...
Snow.
I beg your pardon?
I said snow, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
You did.
The New England clam chowder.
Is it messing with your brain?
No, the Manhattan clam chowder.
Manhattan.
Some of the spices have loosened my situs.
Oh, okay.
That sounds
And so
like
where
a
he
song.
said snow, he meant
Snow. And I'm very skeptical of this, but 6 states picked birthday cake flavor, and we're one of them.
Oh,
Really?
No. Okay.
Now, I know Bluebell makes a birthday cake flavor, and I see it at Food Outlet.
Yeah.
At the lowest available price, by the way.
Do you see any states that picked vanilla? Because I'm just a big vanilla fan. I'm a huge vanilla. And people think, oh, that's so plain. That's
3.
Really?
Rich, you would be more at home in Idaho, Utah, or Wyoming.
Idaho, where it snowed yesterday.
That's comforting to know.
Yeah.
Because there's so much heat everywhere else. I just can't. You know what? I may give a Morning Maroon nomination to France.
Why?
And they have a climate minister there. Now I'd like to know what special powers being named climate minister gives you over the weather. But this lunatic is blaming our use of air conditioning.
Why?
To stay comfortable so we're not dehydrating and passing out in the streets for their hot weather.
Oh my God.
There are lunatics in big positions around the world. And honestly, that woman qualifies. She's just...
Hey, do you have food in your bag? Do you have food in your bag?
Oh.
That dog is...
He's going after whatever's in there.
Oh, I know what it is. I accidentally had half a package of peanut butter cream cookies fall in the bottom.
Oh, no. Oh, that's
now,
good.
don't tell anybody. I will still eat those.
That's good for dogs.
Well, he was
He's
rummaging
funny.
around earlier, but I didn't see him take anything. And then I saw him go back, and I was like, you got food down there? What do you got?
You know, when we hired this Rich Thomas guy, I had no idea he would be this funny. But he's always helping us smile around here.
No, can't smile without you.
States where strawberry is number one. That was the favorite flavor.
You tasted the one from Oregon that I...
Tillamook?
Yeah, Tillamook.
That's very good ice cream. And they have that at Food Outlet now, too. But, you know, me, I'm a Bluebell guy. I got the raspberry chocolate fudge, which we tried here a couple of months ago. And it's still very good. And for those of you looking for a patriotic ice cream, the red, white, and Bluebell, that's a great option for you.
Oh,
Again,
we
very-
had that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's out for the holiday, so that's probably a limited time thing. Chocolate was only number one in 2 states, Illinois and Wisconsin, so it's a Midwestern thing. And Oklahoma and Washington like Neapolitan. Arizona loves the Rocky Road. I was driving down the Rocky Road, trying to loosen my load. You know, I think I had about 7 women in my mind.
Winslow, Arizona, I think you were.
Somewhere in that vicinity. Look, it's a phone call.
Oh, hi.
We're a talk show. Good afternoon, morning.
Hey, who's this?
Hey, Jay, it's Tia.
Hi.
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 Oh, I'm on the air.
Yes.
Yes, you are live on the air. Hi.
Hey, guys. Have my muchachos. How are you?
Hey, your muchachos are in good shape.
Muy bien?
Yeah.
Bien, bien?
Muy bien.
Okay,
¿Qué
guys.
pasa?
I know. Okay, pasa. You don't want to know. You made me. Okay. I know you guys don't have a kitchen anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a microwave?
We do.
We do.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking. That's all.
Okay.
Oh,
man,
About what you got in mind for
you're
us. We want to
teasing
know.
us. You're,
I'm not going to tell you.
you're teasing us.
I'm going to be hungry again soon. I need something to look forward to.
It's either today or tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to bake it.
Well, we're never.
Bake it.
We're never.
Hint.
Oh, okay. We're never fed.
Yeah.
No, never. You're
No.
eating clam chowder, real clam chowder on
Real.
the air. How dare you?
Did the FCC drop off our government food stamps at the front desk?
I love you guys. Have a great day.
Take
You
care.
too.
So far,
If you have a food that you want to introduce us to, we are located at 4001 Wall Street.
absolutely on the first floor. To your left as you walk in the front door.
Mr. Electric presents the most electrifying story of the day. For service, installation, and upfront pricing, call Mr. Electric at 334-245-1566. Here with the day's high voltage news, it's Greg Budell.
That cottage cheese is the most amazing palate cleanser.
It's so great.
I just asked him. He hasn't replied yet, but
That's so
what's
it's
in
so
it?
good.
What is
There's
in
definitely some chives in there.
He's made it before. He's made it for us before. It has been a while, by the way, Wiley, if you're listening. I'd like you to go a little bit, less of a gap between the cottage cheese stuff. I know you gave me the recipe to make, but it just never came out like you actually made it.
I
so.
think Jay's saying, lay out the prunes.
Right, yeah.
Well, the prunes were good.
No, I thought so.
The prunes are not that cottage cheese, though. There's nothing like that cottage cheese. I would imagine like that Manhattan clam chowder, which I have not tried yet. So,
But still, the greatest thing that Wiley ever brought was that that soup that is not heated. It's
gazpacho.
Yeah, gazpacho. It was the most incredible thing ever.
I forgot what the most electrifying story was.
I'm sorry.
Probably that cottage cheese.
That's kind of fun. Actually, our president says what's on his mind. And he has been, as it says in the movie title, banging the drum slowly to America's gas stations to start bringing the prices down closer. We're only a few dollars per barrel ahead of before the war broke out.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not understanding why prices are not closer to $2.50 instead of $3.
You mentioned yesterday, and I think it came from Brant, that there's a lag. There's a time lag.
There is, yeah.
They have to refine and process the oil that was purchased at the higher barrel prices.
But as far as I know, that whole 60-day truce thing is not working out.
Well, when I see stuff, it's like yesterday there was another, so Trump let him have it somewhere else. And then, but the net effect of what I look at is how does the market buy into this? If the market gets nervous, then I get nervous. But it's literally had no impact on the indexes. And David told us yesterday he expects to see gas prices everywhere after the 4th. Remember, Memorial Day, 4th of July, big driving holidays. So the price of gas is always a little bit higher.
Yeah, because of demand.
Over those weekends. But after the 4th of July weekend, in other words, around the 7th or 8th, he expects to start seeing gas prices come back down below $3. Except in unreasonable places like California where their state taxes and all their stupid regulations it's going to be $5 or $6 a gallon there no matter what they do.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, in California.
That was brought to you by Mr. Electric. Whenever you have, if you have appliances that are behaving oddly, power cuts in and out, outlets that don't work, that's not something you should ignore. You should have a professional electrician check that out ASAP. Visit MrElectric.com to see the wide range of services. They do everything from installations like ceiling fans and things of that nature, outlets that don't work, solving mysteries, but you want the best in the business handling electricity, because electric fires are not only fast, and oftentimes by the time the fire department gets there, it's too late to save anything. So don't let that happen. Do the nightmare prevention step with Mr. Electric, 833-773-8227. Also recommend a visit to MrElectric.com. Keep this in mind. The reviews on this company on a scale of 1 to 5, 4.8. That, given how the public can be, that's an outstanding customer service number. 4.8 on a scale of 5.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
MrElectric.com. All right, traffic dungeon time. It's 8:15.
Well, we have an accident on Atlanta Highway in front of Guthrie's. Please watch out for emergency vehicles there. Also, a new accident, 85 southbound near Mulberry Street. We're seeing slow traffic backing up on 85 southbound almost all the way to Perry Hill Road. And on 65 southbound out of Prattville and Millbrook, we have an accident off on the right side of the road just before the Highway 143 on-ramp from Millbrook. Please watch out for emergency vehicles there. All lanes are open, but traffic backing up. Davis Door and Sash has quality replacement windows and doors. Save 10% on materials by mentioning this ad. Visit DavisDoorandSashAlabama.com. Call 334-288-6010. Buckle up. Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Pizza Perfect is carrying over the $10 buffet for July. They also have the perfect deal to feed your family tonight. Order any large pizza and get an order of boneless wings free. Pizza Perfect is known for their all-you-can-eat buffet, including pizza, spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink, and it's only $10 in July. Available Monday through Saturday for lunch and for dinner on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Buy any large pizza, get an order of boneless wings on the house at Pizza Perfect, Coliseum Boulevard, Eastbrook, pickup and delivery. Pizza Perfect is closed this week for vacation.
Straight away, grab my phone and start my day. Put the seat down, sit my butt down, and begin to scroll. The anger rises as I'm sitting. Seconds later, I start twitching, losing my cool in a cesspool ruled by bots and trolls. Warming Earth, Taiwan, Epstein files, they're still gone. Crypto, Palestine, you lose your job to AI. Keyboard cowards, dumb memes, Sydney Sweeney's good machines. COVID's a hoax, diversity, bitch about the airline. Morning, toilet dude scrolling, elbows on my knees while I check my feed. Morning, toilet dude scrolling, get the latest news while I drop a deuce in. Morning, toilet dude scrolling, my legs go numb cause I can't get enough. Morning, toilet dude scrolling, getting in a crappy mood before my work commute and...
We'll be right back after this.
Back after this.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
This is
SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. It's already hot in some parts of the country, but forecasters say it's going to get a lot hotter from the Midwest to the Mid-Atlantic up into the Northeast. Things will really start to heat up tomorrow with temperatures approaching or exceeding triple digits. High humidity as well. 3 firefighters killed over the weekend fighting a Colorado wildfire were part of a specialized team that goes into remote areas to quickly extinguish new fires. 2 other crew members suffered burns and fires continue out west. 1,700 and counting, that is the death toll in earthquake-ravaged Venezuela. The rescue efforts, search and rescue efforts continue in Venezuela. And the Supreme Court expected to release more rulings today in some closely watched cases, rulings that have to do with birthright citizenship and girls' sports. On Wall Street, Dow futures are down 2 points. More details, srnnews.com.
Are you carrying more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Do you feel like you're running on a financial treadmill, making payment after payment, month after month, yet never getting ahead? If you're tired of watching your hard-earned money disappear into interest charges, there may be options available to help you take back control of your finances. At Total Financial Freedom, they'll show you what qualified consumers may be able to save through programs designed to help them resolve debt faster than making minimum payments alone. The consultation is free, confidential, and comes with absolutely no obligation. Why spend years, sometimes decades, paying thousands in interest when there may be a better path forward? Total Financial Freedom is a Christian-owned company that has helped thousands of Americans pursue financial freedom for nearly 20 years and is proudly A+ rated and accredited by the Better Business Bureau. Call now and ask how you can receive a complimentary copy of The Debt Dietitian. Stop running in place. Start moving toward financial freedom at 866-744-7344. 866-744-7344.
Welcome to the show.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, let's go! All right, guys, let's make it happen. Okay, let's roll.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, people! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
It's time to get this party started because we have a big show.
We're gonna have a good show.
Welcome to the show. It's showtime.
So let's get going.
I got to put on my bikini and my flip-flops because this is the hottest show in the universe.
Let's go.
Come on, buddy. Get groovy. Get funky. Let's go.
Oh, there's a name you're going to be hearing about more and more in sports. Oddly, out of the WNBA. Because have you seen the abuse?
Oh my
Caitlin
God!
Clark has been
And the officials did nothing.
No.
The league is under a lot of
Yeah.
scrutiny right now.
Yeah, I believe
Allowing
a lot of it's racial in nature and sexual in nature. But the real name that they're going to be talking about is Sophie Cunningham because she's their worst nightmare. Watch this situation unfold. That's all I'm telling you. Get your popcorn. I am going to make that nitwit from Paris one of our morning maroons because she's featured in David's blog. Look at this.
Look at her. Look at her.
Yeah, she's blaming us because of the heat in Paris. Okay. No, what's happening, this is going to be an interesting aftershock to the World Cup because so many people who have come here and enjoyed air conditioning everywhere they go are going to be going back
Spoiled.
home. Why can't we have this here?
Yeah, exactly. They're already saying that.
Yeah. And what answer are they going to get from their brilliant leaders? We don't know. So that's another story to watch. Right now, at 22 after 8.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Ernest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Ernest, 334-279-7431. Ernest Financial, LLC.
I just posted this on X and also on Facebook, but at 8 o'clock in the morning, MGM, Montgomery Regional Airport, 82 degrees, dew point of 76, so we have a heat advisory, a heat index already of 90. Heat advisory continues in effect today with the actual high temperature up to about 96, heat index 105 to 110. What do I always say? Big heat can produce big storms. There will be spotty, scattered, strong storms. Marginal severe weather risk today, damaging wind gusts, mainly in the afternoon, but into the early evening before fading out. Low temperature tonight down to about 77. And as I've mentioned all morning, the storms are not coming out of the west. They're coming out of the east and moving west today. So it'll be kind of an anomaly, but in the tropics, and that's where we live 6 months of the year, anything could happen. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and 4th of July, Saturday, mostly sunny with a high in the mid-90s each day. Triple-digit heat indices continue. Rain chances for the next 3 days after today, 3 or 4 days, mainly 20% or less. We'll be in the 70s at night, so it doesn't cool off much. Thank you, air conditioning. The guy's name is Willis Carrier, I think. The air conditioning guy?
Yeah.
Scattered random storms more likely on Sunday. Right now this morning I mentioned 82 degrees with the heat index of 90. at 8:23.
Did you know today is National Social Media Day?
Social media, blah.
I get all my news from social media.
That includes social media.
And I've been banned from all social media.
Social media is still buzzing.
Get everybody's social media.
Social media?
I'm the only person in the house who gets social media.
Happy Social Media Day, everybody, even though it feels like it just about every day, right?
Oh, if you'll excuse me.
It's showtime.
Hey, that pumpkin music.
Hear that funky food one. Yep. How come that was number 6?
Wild Cherry.
Mm-hmm. The year?
It was
74?
mid 70s. And you remember the record label?
Epic.
It was an orange label, but it was one of the big
Okay.
ones. Big ones. It was Wonder.
Reprise?
Could be Reprise. Could be. I'm going to have to check.
I'm checking it right now for you. It's an orange label.
Yeah.
See, Jay knows that we wander off on
Oh, I
these
know
things.
it's an orange label.
So what was the? So who was it? Do you remember?
It was one of the big companies. It's.
I mean, you were right. It was Epic.
Okay. Epic.
Why do you question me?
I know. Yeah.
Dad.
But what year did you say it came out?
74?
74?
I said mid
Or
70s.
75.
75.
It was 76.
Okay.
So that's a little bit why we question you.
Okay.
All right, white boy.
Keep me tuned in. Or tuned up, I should say.
Did it have a B-side?
But not a hit.
No, I was just curious what the B-side was. The Lady Wants Your Money.
Really?
That was the B-side of...
We should find that and play it. And
Should be the theme song
see
of,
what we
of-
missed.
of this road.
of
Yeah.
this road?
Carmichael.
Oh, The Lady Wants Your Money? Okay.
Social media day, right?
Yep.
The average person spends 141 minutes a day on social media.
I'm sorry, I was looking at my phone. What did you say?
I said the average person spends 141 minutes a day on social media, mindlessly doom scrolling. Yeah, looking at the stuff that's in my feed today. Unbelievable. Most of it is chicks beating up other chicks. I don't understand what algorithm sent that to me. So that's it, and it wasn't that long ago. The big problem in America was people sitting transfixed to their TV set or cable.
Okay.
You know, where you had all these different options, and so
There's always been this. That's what you've pointed out. Before that, how about dads and line scores in the newspaper, right? I mean, the box scores.
we have had our heads buried in something. I think it's human nature. Whatever the current technology is, look, in the old days, taverns were the social media centers of town.
Oh, I got you.
And neighborhoods. It was that way in Chicago for years. Then radio came in, and people used to watch the radio. They would sit in front of it because it was a piece of furniture.
Also, I was going to say the radio was a really nice piece of furniture.
But all of it was theater of the mind. And, that was the concept that we were taught in morning radio years ago. And it still works. Radio is the perfect medium. It is whatever you think it to be.
It's more than a medium, it's a large.
There's 8 billion people on the planet Earth, but just over 5.4 billion used social media in 2025. As far as the most used platforms, YouTube's is up there with...
Isn't that your first go-to place? It is mine.
Oh, yeah. For something to watch at home, I need ambient noise. So I'll find something that's of general... Like that, I told you about that documentary on famous grave sites. And I happened to see the one for Tony Bennett.
And
the cemetery in Queens, what was interesting, did you know...
How many people were buried there?
3 million. It's on the eastern side of Queens.
3 million? I can't imagine that.
I mean, that's a city of the dead that's bigger.
That's like the Paris catacombs, right?
Yeah, that's
creepy.
Yeah. 71% of Americans have used Facebook. 84% have used tubes. So there you go. That's your up to the minute take on Social Media Day. And that little piece of rocket science brought to you by Mark and Vicky at Applied Security. Local team, 4 decades plus of experience. They can install, maintain, service whatever your need happens to be. If you're ready to go from scratch, they can get you started with systems that are easy to work with and effective. Monthly monitoring is where it can get expensive with other companies. With Applied, it starts under $30 and stays there. So if you're looking to save a buck here and there without sacrifice, in fact, I think you'll improve the quality with them. They're really good at what they do, and they are local, which is another reason to choose Applied Security. Here's the number to call, 279-8338, 279-8338. Their Alabama Electronic Security Board permit number is 276 for Mark and Vicky at Applied Security. All right, we're going to make a visit to the traffic dungeon here in a second. And we have 1819 News standing by in a moment as well. And then our Morning Brew nominees brought to you by J&J Power Sports Outdoors, all coming up. Skipper, how are things moving?
Well, we're getting some accidents now on Northeast Boulevard right near Plantation Way near Smoky Notes. We have an accident there. Also, Atlanta Highway in front of Guthrie's. I-85 southbound, we have a slowdown beginning around Perry Hill because of an accident near Mulberry. It is off on the right, but it's slowing traffic. Multiple vehicles are involved there. And 65 southbound had an accident off on the right before the 143 on-ramp from Millbrook, causing a little bit of a slowdown there. Busy morning. Keep it here. We'll keep you updated. Get $3,000 customer cash on a new Toyota Tundra at McKinnon Toyota. And the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Thank you very much. I want to tell you about Heirloom Jewelers here in Montgomery. Troop Booth is there with a degree from the Gemological Institute of America. He's at 5272 Hampstead High Street. I say he's there. He's obviously not there right now. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 4, Saturday, 10 to 2. That's by appointment only, though, because you've got to call him and set up that appointment and time to see him. And you can do that by calling 260-0066. There's no other jewelry store like it in Montgomery or the surrounding areas because they specialize in buying and selling usable estate jewelry. Also scrap gold, if you've got that as well. He will pay top dollar for that. Fine antique jewelry is what you're looking at there at Heirloom Jewelers. And you can see that online by going to Facebook or Instagram, but also their website, which is heirloomjewelers.com. The entire collection is there, and all the history of the pieces is available there as well, such as where the band comes from this area, cited from this year, this time, the setting is this. There's all kinds of different ways to kind of break down the piece of jewelry that you're looking at, and Troop Booth has done that to every single piece in his collection. Again, you can see that collection online at heirloomjewelers.com. You can also see it in person, but again, you have to call and make that appointment. Now, if you're trying to sell something, Troop can help you out with that as well. He offers free evaluations, fair and honest values and pricing, but give him a call. Tell him what you've got. You may be completely clueless on it. I have a ring. It looks like this. And he will ask you to take a picture of it. You can text that picture to him so he can take a look at it and tell you, yeah, what you've got on your hands here is something that has this sort of value, and work out from there. If you want to sell it, keep it, whatever you want to do, you just may not know what you've got. Talk to Troop Booth. He knows this stuff. His grandparents opened this store in 1977. This stuff is in his blood, man. And he's been running this store now since 2015. 5272 Hampstead High Street, 260-0066, Facebook, Instagram, and heirloomjewelers.com.
1819 News up next at 8:32.
News is brought to you by Adams Motorsports of Montgomery, where your pleasure is their business.
1819 News.
A lecturer at the University of Alabama at Huntsville is making radical, disturbing statements within his speeches. Regab Abdelmanem started his career as an Islamic cleric at the Liverpool Islamic Academy back in 2009. He then taught in Egypt before relocating to Huntsville. Now Abdelmanem is calling on Muslims to sacrifice their blood in order to spread Islam throughout the United States. He said there's a need for people who love the Islamic religion to sacrifice both their money and their blood for the sake of Allah. He also accused white Americans of stealing land from the natives by coming over as colonists and then proceeding to block Islam from trying to create Sharia law-based communities in various states, including Alabama. Abdelmanem joined UAH as a part-time lecturer back in 2021 and he also has worked as a part-time communications instructor at Jemison High School College Academy. Many of his lectures are on YouTube. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Are you enjoying 1819 News? If so, consider joining 1819 News as a member. As a nonprofit news organization, we depend on the support of Alabamians like you. Memberships start out as little as $5 a month, and you'll get access to exclusive content only offered to our members. You'll be supporting independent journalism done by people who cherish Alabama values. Become a member today by visiting 1819news.com and clicking Become a Member. That's 1819news.com and click Become a Member today.
A man from Mobile has suffered an accidental self-inflicted gunshot wound after an altercation with another man. Mobile police responded to a shots fired report and found Christopher Moffitt with injuries to his foot. Prior to that, Moffitt got into a fight with another man and shot at that man's vehicle as he was leaving, accidentally shooting himself after that. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
AdamsMotorsports.com on the web, or Adams Motorsports on the Boulevard in Montgomery. That's at Adams Motorsports in Montgomery, where your pleasure is our business. Come by and learn more about the new Suzuki GSX 8R motorcycle and see for yourself the bar has officially been reset.
Okay, and what was that?
I'm not sure.
Electricity. It can be a little scary. Fortunately, the folks at Crosby Electric are experts, providing complete electrical services and keeping River Region homes and businesses safe since 1967.
I hate lightning.
Crosby Electric offers whole house surge protection to protect you and your possessions.
What I hate is being without electricity.
You never have to be. Crosby is an authorized generator dealer, sales, installation, and service.
Okay, our yard is dark.
Crosby does landscaping lighting for beauty and safety, as well as security lighting for all of your property.
Am I crazy, or did that light just flicker?
I'd say both.
And Crosby offers unique technology that pinpoints electrical problems even inside your walls.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
Sleep well tonight with no electrical worries. Visit CrosbyElectric.com or call 272-2085. That's 272-2085.
Tired of spending your weekends fighting weeds, patchy grass, and a mower that never starts? Mosley Lawn Pros is the solution. They handle residential and commercial lawn maintenance, landscaping, cleanups, and property care so you don't have to. They show up on time, do the job right, and leave your lawn looking sharp every time. Stop stressing over your yard and start loving it. When it comes to your lawn, call the crew your neighbors and local businesses trust. One call, one crew, problem solved. Mosley Lawn Pros, built on hard work, driven by quality. Find them today on Facebook or Google.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. All the headlines the mainstream media won't touch. Your News Talk station. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Menthol Meredith on America 250.
Well, but we celebrating two major milestones this week. America's 250, and that mystery rash that took over my cleavage finally cleared up. Thank goodness, because I'm going to be in the local parade riding on the women that tried to kill their husbands for life insurance float. And I did not want to be up there in front of God and everybody with scaly side boob again. Okay, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta get on down to Tammy's Cigarettes and Explosives before they sell out all the cool band fireworks. They might blow off your hand, but they'll definitely blow your mind. Freedom, baby.
Stop is a little reminder that you did something stupid for using ChatGPT. Dunce Cap, baby! Dunce Cap! Here's your
Get a a shortage in morning room nominees, but I'm going to go to my good friend David Blackman and his blog for today. It's called Tuesday's Titillating Absurdities. And the headline is Shut Up France.
Oh, this is the minister of what? Of
Climate. Yeah. It's summer in Europe too, by the way. And it's hot over there. But this woman blames us. So from David Blackman, he says, from our shut up you cheese eating surrender monkey file comes this bit of French repugnancy from the deputy mayor of Paris named Audrey Pulvar. She said, as the second largest emitter of greenhouse gas emissions, in other words, as we call it, tree food, you bear a significant amount of responsibility for global warming, which is not happening, and the consequences we in France are experiencing. So please, enough of the lecture, just start doing your part. David says, that is so damn stupid. I'm pretty sure I just lost 10 IQ points cutting and pasting it from X. Whatever you do, don't read that twice or you may need a round of remedial education to recover. And then he goes on from there, but the big problem they're having right now in all of these European nations is not just the heat. This is nothing new. It's people coming here and being air conditioned everywhere they go.
Right.
When was the last time you were any place indoors here where there wasn't AC?
Not here.
It's rare.
Jackson Hospital.
Oh, well, that, because your insurance didn't cover the air-conditioned room. That's
I guess so.
That's a J issue. That's not a.
Oh, no. It absolutely was not a me issue. They put me in a room that the air conditioner was broken in.
So we have the witch from France for one nominee. Next, we have a guy in Scotland who says he cannot do his community service. His name is Terry O'Shea, 38, convicted of dangerous driving. But before his required meetings with social workers were set up, his lawyer identified his bearded dragon. This is not in the humankind.
Is that a euphemism?
No.
Okay.
Mishu as an emotional support lizard. And Terry O'Shea says, we don't go anywhere without each other. And apparently it's because Mishu helps prevent him from getting agitated. Court has delayed sentencing while psychiatric reports are completed, and there's no word yet on to whether Mishu will be allowed to attend his community service. Emotional support lizard, what's next? And then to give this truly an international flavor, a French language poster in Ottawa, Canada, was published and distributed before somebody did the spell check.
Oh, no.
So when you're talking about Ottawa's public squares, it's very important to make sure that you put the L in public or
the pubic.
Yeah. So all over France, they've got pubic squares and posters designating them. The signs have been since removed. City Councilor Stephanie Plant called the mistake unacceptable, warning it could undermine efforts to attract francophone visitors from nearby Gatineau. Huh? I don't know what that means. All I know is that somebody put pubic instead of public, and that's a big mistake. So who's the dumbest of the dumb?
Well, I mean, either one of those three could get it. But this bearded drag, or this emotional support lizard named Mushu, it's got my attention.
Yeah, I think we've taken that whole concept one step beyond, as the TV show used to say.
What an imbecile. What an ultra-maroon.
843.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
It doesn't cool off at night. I walked out this morning, out the door at, I guess, about 5:12. And whoosh, it just hits you in the face, the humidity. And it's so thank God for air conditioning. And again, Montgomery, Alabama has a history of the first air-conditioned theater. Did you know that, downtown Montgomery?
I heard that story,
the
yes.
Empire. Heat advisory in effect today, very hot, high 96. Heat index 105 to 110. Spotty, scattered, occasionally a few strong storms with a marginal severe weather risk from the Storm Prediction Center. Damaging wind gusts would be the main threat. Our weather app will keep you on top of the action. Not every town is going to see one, but these storms with this kind of heat can put on quite a show. They fade out this evening, low 77. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and 4th of July, Saturday. Mostly sunny with highs in the middle 90s each day. Triple-digit heat indices. I get to say that a lot in the summertime. Rain chance mainly 20% or less Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 70s at night. Rain chances a little bit better by Sunday. Right now, already the heat index is 90. Actual air temperature 82 at 8:44.
When the heat hits to the river region, don't wait. If your AC quits, Hands Heating and Air offers same-day service, or your diagnostic charge is free with their Comfort a Day or You Don't Pay guarantee, plus 24/7 service with no overtime charges.
Here's a business we truly respect in every way because they do things the right way, thoroughly. No, it's easy to take shortcuts in the paint and body business, but at MPB, Montgomery Paint and Body, they don't take shortcuts. In fact, Donnie doesn't know how to take shortcuts, and he's passed that on to Brandon and the entire crew at MPB, now in their 5th decade. Hey, if you're in the paint and body business and you're in the 5th decade, probably you're doing something right. As a matter of fact, they are used as a standard in the paint and body business. You know, companies like one insurance company use them as an example. This is the way that you do this in a paint and body shop, and that's why MPB is trusted, because they are dependable, consistent. Tell your insurance agent you prefer to have your car fixed at Montgomery Paint and Body. The phone number is easy, and when you're in a traffic situation where you know, some sort of accident, even a small accident, you get a little flustered. In the 334 area code, 27REC with a W is easy to remember. 27REC with a W. They're located off the Eastern Boulevard on East Shirley Lane, and they will always, it's stunning when you get your car back because it's like it just came in off the showroom floor. That's why we love Montgomery Paint and Body, because they will fix your car as good as new, maybe better.
They absolutely will. Now, let's see who might need them at the moment.
Traffic is brought to you by Victoryland. The winning is 24/7 at Victoryland. Go where the winners go every day, and you can be a winner too. Victoryland, I-85, exit 22 shorter, admission 19 and over.
Well, we still have an accident being worked on I-85 southbound right near Mulberry Street. It is off on the right. We got a wrecker on the scene there now. Right lane may be partially blocked. Left lane going to be your best bet right there to get over. And on Northeast Boulevard near Plantation Way and Smoky Notes Barbecue, got a minor accident there, as well as Atlanta Highway in front of Guthrie's. Use caution. We're busy all over the area. High school students, Trenton State Community College dual enrollment program lets you earn college credit while you're still in high school. Take the first step towards your college journey. Go to TrentonState.edu for more information. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. 5 reasons to get a home inspection before you close on a home. Homeowners buying their first home or their 10th home still need a home inspection performed. First, you will find out firsthand the true condition of the home, the age and state of the heating and air, the roof, electrical, and plumbing as of the date of inspection. Second, it may give you the ability to renegotiate repairs that the seller will end up paying for before closing. Third, if the results show that the repairs would be too costly, then you can opt out of the contract without losing your earnest money. Fourth, the age and state of the systems will indicate what shape the rest of the house might be in and give you the option to opt out of the transaction or renegotiate terms. Fifth, knowing what needs to be done to the house will allow you the opportunity to update the home properly to your taste. For a list of the best home inspectors in the area, call Bo Goodson at the Goodson Group at 334-221-2883 or 551-0225. The Goodson Group.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
We get Montgomery talking 24 hours a day. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Well, we're blowing stuff up. Hope we don't die. Shooting fireworks up in the sky. We're blowing stuff up. Hope we don't die. We're celebrating 4th of July. Roman candle on the driveway. Bottle rocket lamp on the roof. Take a hose and start spraying. My house ain't fireproof. Lighting up a big cherry bomb. Now you better throw it fast. Count your fingers, you still got 10. There ain't nothing wrong with it. But when we're blowing stuff, hope we don't die. Shooting fireworks up in the sky. We're blowing stuff, hope we don't die. We're celebrating 4th of July.
And welcome back to the show here. Speaking of TV shows, like Jefferson's there.
Right.
We did that whole thing this morning. And in case you missed it, it was the
Really interesting
the
list.
top TV shows that define the American experience. It's an odd category.
Now, the first one that he threw out, he gave us, was number 3, which is the Tonight Show, and then he said, Greg said, number 1 is on that par or something like that.
Yeah.
So, what the Lucy Show was number 2? Is that right?
Yeah, Lucy. I Love Lucy was number
I Love
2.
Lucy. And then number 1 was Ed Sullivan.
Ed Sullivan was number 1. Star Trek number 4.
What? Why Star Trek?
Man, I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Sesame Street was number 6. That's not
okay,
bad.
that works.
Little House on the Prairie was number 8. MASH was number 7.
Yes, SNL's on there somewhere.
Number 10. Cheers was 11.
Okay. Oh, Cheers is a great one.
Yeah. The Cosby Show, number 12.
Okay.
Seinfeld, Simpsons, Springer, Friends, American Idol.
Now Springer, though, I just
That American Bandstand doesn't make it, but American Idol does.
Yeah.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
No.
The Walking Dead.
Get out.
And The Pit. I love The Pit. The Pit is not something that defines the American experience.
No, It's a pretty intense show, though.
It is. West Wing didn't make it. Yeah, I don't know.
And we mentioned, Andy Griffith Show would be a perfect candidate, right?
Yeah. And it wasn't on there
that list
either. I mean, there's a lot of shows that I would have put, and not out of anything of I suppose what it would be, but like the family shows from way back when, like Donna Reed didn't make it.
Yeah. And
to define the American experience, I mean, if you want to go back that far, sure, but
nothing wrong with the Ed Sullivan Show, but I would put the Tonight Show certainly above that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, that's why that got what it got. So we got a stand-up standoff that he left us.
Hey, that's always good.
We're these are not too bad. We got Tom Papa versus Brian Regan.
Well, Brian Regan's talking about this is National Social Media Day.
Yeah.
So he's going
Hey, I saw something interesting today on social media. Somebody posted a very strong political opinion, and somebody replied, "Good point, I changed my mind."
That's rare.
Here's something I've learned about social media. The expression "just saying" ain't never preceded by a compliment. When I tweet, I never want to try to sound too young, but I also don't want to sound too old. And I saw Metallica in concert. They're great. I wanted to tweet that they were great, but I didn't want to come off like an old fuddy-duddy. But I also didn't want to try to sound like a young whippersnapper. So I settled on, boy, these fellas sure know how to boogie.
Insane.
I think I hit the sweet spot. All my followers thought I was the cat's pajamas.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, now here's Tom Papa on hot dogs on the 4th of July.
Okay.
We're the only country that has a nationwide hot dog eating contest.
That's
a hot
right.
dog is the worst thing you can put in the human body. They've done studies that every hot dog you eat takes 30 minutes off of your life. That should be a national emergency. Does it stop us? Hell no. Instead, we have a contest and put it on ESPN on the 4th of July to shine a light on the best and brightest of us all. We feed them to our children at the barbecue. We yell, you get off that trampoline, put out your cigarette, and eat this hot dog. But who cares, right? 30 minutes off your life. You know, it's not like it comes off tonight. You know what I mean? It's not like you eat the hot dog today and you lose it this evening. No, it's at the end when it's weird. It's scary. So you're telling me with every hot dog I eat, I have 30 minutes less of staring at a wall in a nursing home? Waiting for a stranger to change me? Sounds to me like hot dogs are a superfood.
What is the name of the guy? Chesney?
Chestnut.
Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut.
Okay. But somebody said this morning he is not going to be the 4th of July star in New York City this 4th of July. It's going to be a certain wedding going on.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
at
that'll
Madison
be it.
Square Garden. Did you get your?
Have I get my
invite?
invitation? Yeah. No, it's in the mail, I'm sure. We got to check with traffic. We'll be right back.
Traffic is brought to you by Baumhauer's. Start 2025 off with legendary buffalo wings from Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Baumhauer's has great food, service, and fun. See you at Baumhauer's Victory Grill.
Well, we have an accident on I-85 southbound. They're trying to clear it right near Mulberry. Right lane was blocked a bit ago. They've got a wrecker. They're trying to get some of those vehicles out of the way. Move over into your leftmost lanes if possible. Their traffic's moving a little slow on 85 southbound. Two other accidents that we hope have cleared. One on Northeast Boulevard near Plantation Way out near Smoky Notes Barbecue. And the other on Atlanta Highway near Guthrie's. Be safe out there today. We'll keep you updated. Is that cute puppy leaving presents all over your house? Call Vicky at Invisible Fence and ask about their indoor systems. Problem solved. 334-265-2585. Buckle up. Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
I don't have enough saved.
My credit has to be perfect.
I'll never qualify in this market.
Most of those beliefs are based on outdated information or advice from someone who bought a house 20 years ago. The truth is, many buyers need far less saved than they think. Guidelines change, loan programs evolve, and what applied years ago most likely doesn't apply to you today. The biggest mistake you can make is speculating about the rules or letting myths keep you on the sideline. Instead, call us at Alabama Home Mortgage. Let us educate you on what's actually required to buy a home. And if today isn't the right time, that's okay. We'll give you a clear, realistic game plan so you know exactly what to work toward and how to get there. Buying a home or getting a mortgage shouldn't feel mysterious or overwhelming. It should feel informed, supported, and achievable. Let us guide you through the process every step of the way. Give us a call at Alabama Home Mortgage today at 334-567-4223 or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. That's Alabama Home Mortgage because there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586368, Equal Housing Lender.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Before you commit to that plumbing repair or upgrade,
Get a second opinion from Headley Plumbing. Our estimate could save you thousands. We do it all: residential, commercial, and septic tank service, serving the entire river region. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the river region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285